Hello,
Hi, chat.
chat. Wait, can we hear Yojo? We can hear Yojo, I think. Chat, right?
Yay, let's go.
How's the audio on Yojo? How does this sound? How are we doing? What's
Zero,
up,
zero tech issues
everyone?
today.
Zero tech issues, surely.
Let's go. Huge.
Yojo sounds like an angel. That's so classic Yojo.
Oh, thank you.
Amazing.
Thank you so much.
Well,
Paid chatter.
guys, welcome into the stream today. Oh my gosh, we have such an exciting stream today. So, for those of you who don't know, I have been invited to be an official caster for the English side of Forza's Deathless Rando League. Oh my gosh, what an honor.
Yay.
Thank you again, Forza. And so that's what we're doing here. That's why it's on my channel. There's also going to be a French commentary if anyone is interested in French instead. There is an official French commentary as well. But me and Josh today, we are here for the English side. And yeah, Josh is my co-commentator today. Hi, Josh.
Hi. Thank you for inviting me to commentate with you, Parky. I'm excited.
Absolutely. Thank you for being
And we're all
here, Josh.
we're all fancied up for the occasion, of course.
Yeah. Of course we are. So let's talk a little bit about what you guys are going to see today. So, first of all, let's look at this beautiful overlay that Forza made. Oh my gosh, this overlay, by the way, guys, is an automatic overlay that changes whenever anything happens. It is so good. So, I don't know how Forza did this, but it's really good. So, that's awesome. A lot of you guys on my channel aren't Deathless Rando League watchers typically because I didn't do the Deathless Rando League this time, but let me give you guys a little overview about what we're here for and what we're going to see today. So, Deathless Rando League is a league created by Forza, and from the name you can tell it's a Deathless Randomizer thing, where you try not to die, of course.
It's crazy.
So the game is randomized, the entire game is randomized, and the goal, like I said, is to not die. So the logistics of this is each player has 2 hours. And in those 2 hours, the goal is to defeat the most bosses you can, but ideally more bosses than your opponent. So, as you guys can see on this overlay, we have the amount of deaths, we have the score, which is each boss death, and you have how much time is left, obviously. However, if somebody does die, the game isn't over. It doesn't, the match isn't over, but the way it works is, sorry, my throat. The way this is going to work is when a player dies, their score gets locked. So, for example, if Aggie here dies at 20 bosses, his score locks at 20. However, he's not going to stop playing because if his opponent, unlocked Destro, also dies at some point, then Aggie's score will get unlocked. So in that entire time, he wants to keep killing bosses because if both of the players have the same amount of bosses, the scores are unlocked. So basically, if you die, your only hope is for your opponent to also die. They don't know what the other guy is doing, so you just have to play and just hope that the other person's gonna die. But that's the way that works. So if one person dies twice and the other person dies twice, then the scores get unlocked again, and they can, it's whoever has the most bosses at that point still. Have I missed anything important about those generals, Josh?
Not for today. I mean, the only thing is it's a little different. If you've been keeping up with it for the last few weeks, you'll know that the format is a little different than how it was in qualifiers, where once you die, your run is just over. And so yeah, both of these, Aggie and Destro have done their qualifier seeds. Destro's at number 27 and Aggie's at 22 for this match. And yeah, I mean, I think you got everything, Parky. It was good.
Well, we got the generals. There are some more specifics that we can get into, but that is basically what we're going to be watching today.
Yeah.
No, Aggie cannot keep dying with no penalty. In order for Aggie's score to be unlocked, his opponent would have to have the same amount of deaths as him. Also, by the way, before we continue, I would just like to give a shout out to Elysia. Sorry, I thought it was Eliza. I so don't want to mess up your name, but she was so sweet to me in DM. She's helping me out. She is the French commentator for today's match. Lovely, lovely girl. And yeah, welcome in. Thank you so much. Good luck to you as well. But anyway, yeah, so that's going to be basically what we're going to be seeing today. And we can get into some specifics if anyone doesn't have any questions about any of that.
Yeah. I mean, what? There's like there's the graces that are new. There's like I don't know what else is new this time around.
So, all right. So here, let's start from the start. We have like 10 more minutes until this match starts. Let's go over this from the beginning. So, the players go in and we have all of our classes, right? The classes are going to be randomized like they usually are in any of the randomizers, and that's where the weapon choices are going to be the most important. That's the choices of the class is going to matter the most because you don't start with a weapon otherwise. That's the weapon that you're gonna have at the beginning. The keepsakes are randomized, so you can pick pick your favorite keepsake. And then when you get into the game, every player gets a care package, they've been calling it, with, I believe, 2 seals and 2 staves, and a bunch of other random items like armor and talismans and stuff like that. And they will be the same for both players. Yeah. There will be no weapons in the care package other than staves and seals. And the main idea with the staves and seals, to my knowledge, is because seals are so low to upgrade, those are mostly used for upgrading, like in terms of money and cost. And because there is auto upgrade in here, the best idea to do is upgrade one of your seals, and then you can drop one of your items or your weapons, and then that's going to be auto upgraded as well. In terms of the graces that Josh mentioned, there are 2 random graces that will be unlocked, other than the 2 main ones that are always unlocked, which is one in Limgrave and one in Liurnia. I don't have the exact ones, but it's always the same one, I believe. One in Limgrave, one in Liurnia, and then there's going to be 2 others anywhere in all of Elden Ring that are going to be unlocked. It could be in the DLC. It could be in Altus. It could be in Dragon Barrow. And there are some that players would prefer over others. Like, they don't really like DLC ones because DLC is so high scaled and it's really easy to die. So that's not really a favorite. They would really like an Altus one, for example, because you need Altus access anyway. Just stuff like that. So we will be seeing 2 randomized graces unlocked for them as well.
Yeah, and the regions that they could show up in are Nokron, Ainsel River, Mount Gelmir, Volcano Manor, Lanedell, which is a bit interesting one. Forbidden Lands, Mountaintops, Far Missoula, Snowfield, or in the DLC, there's Skadu Altus or Jagged Peak, both of which are terrifying, actually.
That does sound really terrifying. It seems like players mostly use DLC ones, mostly for any last-minute bosses you want to get or something like that, but it doesn't seem like the players typically like the DLC, just because there is just so much possibility for death there, and it's a little...
Yeah, from what I understand, like, they start at 0 Skadu as well, and, you know, the fragments only drop off of bosses, so... It's rough.
It's a little scary. The other important thing that I think I haven't mentioned is at the start, they do get money for 30 levels. That has to be only used for levels. You can't use that for purchasing things. It's used for levels. So we will be seeing players have that if you're curious where that stuff comes from. And I think we'll be seeing a lot of vigor. There's some really interesting strats with this. So neither me nor Josh have participated in this league, but we have participated in a lot of other stuff, and it is really interesting to see how strats vary. So for example, in the Deathless Rando League, one of the big metas is dual wielding and jump attacks. That's like the meta, because you want to, it's not that you want to no-hit a boss because no-hitting is slow, but you want to be able to do fast attacks like that while also surviving. And not like, it's not like a hitless thing, but you want to survive. So
yeah,
that's
so like
where
you can
vigor
trade
comes in.
a lot better that way, and then also like, I mean, it just does a ton of stagger damage if you're using like a great axe or if you're using a great hammer, which I think are like probably the 2 best choices for power stancing. I don't know if I've seen too many like colossal power stance setups, but
yeah, I don't know. I mean, you obviously have to find another weapon that works. The one other thing I think about classes is that there is a class that starts with 2 of the same weapon, Bandit. So it's possible that Bandit will start with 2 good weapons, which is, I think, the best case scenario. but it's also possible that Bandit will start with 2 silly weapons that you don't want to jump attack with. So there's some interesting choices that will have to be made. Also, I see that audio is requested to be turned up. What audio? Is it for Josh or for... I do have the stream's audio.
There's a lot of audio channels
There
going
are
on
a lot
here.
of audios.
It's just what it's called, man. It's
Yeah, I
what we
think like
literally
most of
want.
what I've seen, like people. Sorry, Parky, go ahead.
No, sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I think people like in general, you know, they want the starting class weapon to be good enough to last them through the entire, you know, match. But you know, occasionally people will pick up something better that they'll switch to, and those matches are really interesting.
Yeah. I think it's fun to see what people prioritize over other weapons. Because, you know, you'll also see a weapon with a status like Rot. And that's interesting because, you know, you can just put Rot on a boss and then do some other stuff within reason. So I don't know if the players will consider that slow. I guess it depends on the context and the circumstances. But I am hoping that we see some different pathings between the players. I think that'll be the most fun. Let me refresh this and see if Destro is live. We are too quiet. I can't up that, but you can up the stream volume and, there we go. And, I will have this lowered. There. Okay. So let's real quick, while we still have some time, let's quickly discuss the players' current standings with respect to each other. Let me pull this up here real quick. So here is a list of the of all the players. This is the qualifiers leaderboard. So this is a double elimination situation. So there is a winner's bracket and a loser's bracket. We are currently in the loser's bracket. The top 16 are the ones in the winner's bracket. If you do want more information, you can go to drl.forza.tv and get some information. But here we are. This is our 2 players today. Lilaggy at 22 and Unluck Destro at 27. So they will be against each other. And look how gorgeous, by the way, this website is. You just hover over one name and the other name comes up. It's so nice.
It is really cool.
It is, dude, all of the stuff that Forza has created for this is so high tech. I'm so impressed.
It's very high tech.
It's really good.
Very impressive, Forza. Very, very impressive.
Yeah. So this is their score. This is how many bosses they've killed through all of these matches that they've done for the qualifiers. They are, they're not super far apart, which is good. We'll see some close matches.
5 bosses apart.
Yeah. And, if you compare each, like, in terms of consistency and stuff like that, it kind of seems like they're kind of the same in terms of consistency. They both got a really low score. And they've both got, well, I don't know. Their qualifying scores are both about the same. But then Aggi's got a few lower ones that didn't count.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I would say they're about the same in terms of consistency all in all.
Yeah, they're pretty even. Yeah, I mean, you know, Aggie had like the one that was 24, and then Destro has the one that's 51. So like in terms of the, you know, Destro got one that was a little higher than that, but yeah, they both died in the mid game. So
yeah. Yeah, so what's fun about this, I think players that have about the similar level of consistency and all that, is that I like players who tend to play riskier. I think that's just fun to watch as a consumer of this media. And so that being said, we're going to see fast kills, I hope. Maybe a little risky kills that'll keep us on the edge of our seats. Between the both of them. What do you think?
Yeah, I'm really interested in seeing if they're going to play safer because of the fact that it's like you know, they're in direct competition with somebody like live at the same time. You know, like having watched Aggie very recently, I don't remember which seed it was, but he has been playing really aggressively and really like risky.
Yeah.
I'm very curious if he's going to continue to do that in this match today.
I am also really curious if he's going to continue to do that because, yeah, he does have an aggressive playstyle, which is really good if it works out.
Yeah, I mean, he had a seed where he got 85. Like, that's...
Yeah, right.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Which seems like one of the higher ones in everyone in that seat, actually. If not,
Yeah, it does.
literally the highest. Okay, the
At least
highest
at that point in the bracket.
only after Hoosier, which is number 1 placed.
Yeah.
Okay, that's, I mean, I don't know. This is exciting. And by the way, for those of you who don't know how a double elim works, long story short, though we are in the lower bracket right now, they still do have the opportunity to win the entire thing. So basically, you really want to win this match. Like, if you lose this match, then you're out. But if you win this match and you keep winning, you do have the opportunity to win the entire thing, even though you are in the loser's bracket.
Yeah, I think they have to win like what, one more match overall than the people in the winners bracket to like be at the top.
A little more. Actually, I mean,
they have to like earn their
yeah.
way back into the top essentially.
Yeah, they have to earn their way back. Yeah, Aggie explained it to me as like the winners have multiple lives and the loser bracket just has 1 life, basically.
Yeah. That's a good way to put it. Yeah.
Okay, well, let's get this off the screen if you guys have no more questions about that. And we are going to be starting in a few minutes here. Let me just refresh this just to make sure. All right, well, here we are. We are both on the starting character creation.
I see a dual wielding colossal.
We do have a dual wielding colossal, yeah. Which, I mean, okay, they're both gonna go
Pretty high stat requirements on that one.
I did see someone say that stat requirements don't matter for this. I don't know. No stat requirements. Okay, yeah, no stat requirements.
Oh, right, of course. Yeah, okay. I completely forgot about that. Yeah, obviously.
However, heavy roll is still a thing.
Heavy roll is still a thing, and then also there's no stat requirements to use it, but the way that scaling works, at least in Elden Ring, is if you don't meet what normally would be the minimum stat requirements, you're still doing like really like bad damage. You're just not getting like the additional penalty. So it's like it's still better if you meet those minimum requirements anyways.
How is the Elden Ring audio chat? I can lower that if I need to. I actually had planned to have one of their streams on, but I don't know how much they plan on talking. We should probably have one of their streams on just to hear game. I don't know.
Right, yeah.
This is my first time doing this. I don't know what the protocol is.
I know, like, you know, usually they can talk to chat, but for this, I'm pretty sure they won't be able to see chat at all.
Yeah, they're not looking at chat for this.
So a lot less conversational this time.
Yeah, a lot less conversational. They have started.
Oh, they're starting.
Oh, the time has started. Amazing. Okay, maybe we're just
all right.
Not totally in sync here. And we're off. Look at this seamless overlay. So, like I had mentioned, they do have the levels for level 30. The runes for level 30, so they can put that wherever they want to. Because I'm flustered, I didn't see where they put the levels in. I assume it is health.
Yeah, some health levels. And yeah, they just immediately gun it for Soldier of Godric here. No, they just light the grace and then leave, actually.
Yeah, let me refresh this. I have seen the overlay say score 37 a few times during the stuff. Let me just refresh that real quick. Oh my god, exactly in sync whistle, by the way. That was cool. There we go. All right, we're down to 0.
Okay. So first thing they're going to be looking for, I imagine, is something to just... They want to get their weapons upgraded.
Oh, real quick, let's talk about the fact that we have the 2 graces that we have unlocked is Farum Azula and Ainsel River. So the interesting thing about Farum Azula, I don't know if this is going to be a specific grace or what the case is, but the fun thing about having a grace in Farum Azula is Altus access is really important in this league, and obviously getting 2 of the medallion halves is a little bit of a nuisance. Also, Magma War Makar path is not one that you typically want to go for because... You know, it's really, really dangerous, not only because it's randomized enemies, but because of gravity. It's also really slow. And so if they do go to Farum, they actually can get Altus access by beating Malekith and then going to the Ashen Capital and going backwards.
Oh, yeah.
Which is crazy.
That's interesting.
but it is a option. So maybe we'll be seeing that.
Okay.
I'm not sure.
So would that count as killing Draconic Tree Sentinel? Because Draconic Tree Sentinel disappears after you kill Malekith. I'm curious how that affects the boss counter.
I am also curious, but I assume that it doesn't count.
Well, it's interesting because I know that if they kill Morgott before killing Margit, it actually counts as 2 bosses because
Really?
Margit goes away. Yeah.
No, not in this league though.
I
I assume
don't-
it just disappears. Yeah, the chat is
Okay,
saying
so
it
yeah.
just doesn't account.
So
Yeah.
Morgott does count as 2, but DTS is a different case because it doesn't actually die and give you the loot, whereas Margit does.
Oh my god, that is so interesting. I didn't know
Yeah.
that. Cool. Okay, that's actually cool information.
Well, they've both gone to the merchant and done a little yard sale action, and they're kind of taking the same line here.
Yeah.
Oh, a Somber 9 is really big.
Yeah. So yeah, they are taking the same path. It seems like there is a common path that people tend to take at the beginning for setups and whatever else. And for checks and all that, and then maybe they'll be branching off later depending on how risky and brave they're feeling and what they got going on in their setups. Oh, another thing, I don't know if this goes without saying, but it is glitchless, so no glitches, no speedrun strats, other than this stuff, which is not a glitch, obviously.
Yeah, parkour is about it.
Mm-hmm.
Some of these graveyards can actually be like really dangerous. So like they have lots of items, which is great for going for money or for upgrade materials, but they are very scary to like navigate, I think. Aggie just kind of like only picked up a couple of them, whereas Destro is actually picking up like every item in this graveyard.
Yeah, so it looks like Aggie, I mean, maybe he's just not trying to pick them all up. Maybe it hasn't been worth it in the past for him. Another
My
thing
guess is that he saw like purple items and he was like, nah, I'm not picking up purple items. I'm just picking up like items that could be upgrades and then I'm leaving.
Right. I mean, I don't know if it's been worth it to pick up everything in the past. Maybe it hasn't been for him. I'm not sure what items you'd expect from smaller ones. Maybe just small amounts of money.
Yeah, and like from some other players, I have seen people trying to break the habit of picking everything up because, you know, if every pickup takes you like even like 2 or 3 seconds over the course of 2 hours, that's going to add up to like a few minutes, and that could be another boss kill. Yeah, so it really does matter a lot. So you don't want to be picking up junk items. Okay, wait, they're like deviating on their path now.
They are deviating. So Destro looks like he's gone to the round table. His game is so dark, and I've seen the chat.
It really is, yeah.
Does he see the game like this? Maybe his monitor is really high, but this is dark, dude.
I wonder if he has like a reshade thing going on. Oh, he's just buying a bunch of upgrades.
Yeah, he's going to be upgrading. But Aggie is at the round table.
Aggie's doing the same, yeah.
Now, yeah, it looks like they got the same ideas. So again, there is auto upgrade. So if you upgrade one weapon, which like I've said before, you want it to be the seal because that's the lowest weight, it's the cheapest to upgrade. Everything will be upgraded that way.
So yeah, they'll just like upgrade the seal, then like drop their main weapon on the ground and pick it back up, and it'll be like whatever the seal was.
Yeah. Some other players like have super optimized little strats, like dropping your weapon before doing all this, and then you just pick it up again instead of having to drop it again.
This is cool. It feels like, I don't know, it feels like a speed run, which is great vibes for a randomizer, I think.
Okay, we do have our first boss kill over on Destro's side, who is the Onyx Lord in the place of Tree Sentinel. He is absolutely
He's getting bullied.
And there is our first boss kill.
First boss, yo, let's go.
Enemy Abetu, let's go. Amazing. So yeah, it looks like we have already deviated. He's got the first. Okay, that was an extremely quick grace grab.
Yeah, I like what they did. They sped up the grace animation.
So fast, yeah.
Yeah. So now there's like no incentive to do like the pivot warp thing or like quitting out on graces or anything like that. They just made that so much like cleaner.
Yeah. Another thing, I don't know if this goes without saying, but there's no quit outs allowed in this league. There usually never is for deathless things. However, you are allowed to Memory of Grace. You're allowed to Memory of Grace whenever you want, including during a boss fight. Memory of Grace is safe, no quit outs.
Right, yeah. And like the main reason for that was just so that like if you're having a bad time in a boss or if you jump off a ledge, you can't just save yourself.
Yeah.
Like Memory of Grace, you know, you can kind of save yourself with that, but like if you're falling, you know, if you're gonna die to fall damage, like you don't want to be able to just quit out.
Yeah. Also, with Memory of Grace, it comes with some sacrifices, so it kind of
It does, yeah. Aggie's on the board now.
Yeah, he just got his first kill as a tree sentinel. I'm not sure what boss that was replacing, but I know that the death birds here is a common one to start with. Also,
yeah, it was a normal death bird replacement.
By the way, night bosses spawn in the daytime during this, just to be clear on that.
That's another nice little quality of life thing where it's like you don't have to rest every time you want to spawn a boss.
It's such a slog. It's a good quality.
It really is, yeah.
Ooh, look at that. Nice skip up that wall. Wow.
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 Okay, Aggie got some more money, so I think he's coming back to round table for some. I wonder if he's just gonna get more upgrades. Yeah. Yeah. So the big deal is with this, you know, as with many speedruns, the big idea is you just want to get as powerful as you can as early as you can.
Yeah.
And then, you know, once you get to that like powerful level, you kind of just want to like, you know, bust down bosses. That's it.
Yeah,
you just,
for sure.
You know, only focus on that.
Yeah. I don't know what Destro's weapon is at. I mean, it's not maxed out, obviously, but...
Yeah.
We do have Moog, the Lord of Blood, on Destro's side, and he is not going... Is he gonna... Is he gonna...
That was crouch... Oh my
gosh.
I'm gonna... Oh my... That is terrifyingly close. Okay, yeah, he's gonna Memory of Grace out.
Oh my god, that was so scary.
Oh, that was a good Memory of Grace.
That was...
Wow.
I think that was a fantastic Memory of Grace. That was so close. And he almost skipped phase 2, which would have been fantastic.
I wonder if he lost his money from that first boss or from the first 2 bosses that he killed, though. Because something Aggie did was like he got his one boss and he immediately went back to like upgrade more. Whereas Destro here is going into his 3rd boss fight. I think he just lost the money from the first 2 fights.
Is he gonna... I mean, can you pick up the money again, or do you just lose it?
No, it's gone.
Oh, it's gone forever.
Yeah, so that might set him back a little bit on, you know, getting more powerful. But he's not dead, and that's the most important part.
Absolutely. In the Deathless Rando League, absolutely. Aggie is at max weapon, which is amazing.
That's really good for him, yeah.
Yeah. A little Magma War Makar action here.
Yeah, the damage is really good.
Yeah, the damage is fantastic.
These crouch pokes are crazy.
Yeah. Damn, okay, yeah. So, yeah, he immediately kills him, immediately Memory of Grace is out.
Yeah, he's not caring about the money anymore. Oh, he actually he warped out fast enough to keep the money.
That's a crazy strat. I didn't know about that.
I think he actually did like a normal warp before the Memory of Grace animation finished.
Maybe.
Yeah, there goes Onyx Lord.
There goes Onyx Lord. That was so fast. Amazing.
So yeah, like Destro's fight. Oh my god, Destro is... Okay, never mind, he's fine.
They're both playing... Or like Destro's playing a little scary.
I know.
He's fine, but it's a little scary for us. Oh my god.
Okay, working on his physic here as well.
Yeah, I saw an.
He's gonna go for the...
which is important.
Dane. Dane can be scary. NPCs in general are just a little scary. Okay, he doesn't do any damage. Oh my god, he's bullied in the corner. Oh no! Wait a second.
Oh my gosh, yeah, get out of there.
Oh, get out.
When Dane gets going on you, it is Dane gets going.
Oh my
on you.
god.
It's a little scary. There we go. Good work, dude.
And Aggie got another boss down in the meantime as well.
Yeah, they're steamrolling here a little bit.
Yeah.
So just now that we've gotten into the game and people have been coming in who don't know this that well, just a reminder, if one person does die, the game is not over. However, if one person dies, their score, which you can see on this overlay, their scores get locked at what they're currently at. The only way to unlock your score again is if your opponent has the same amount of deaths as you. So if one person dies at 20, their score for the match is 20, unless their opponent dies as well. Then their score gets unlocked to whatever their current boss count is at. So that's why if you do die, you want to keep playing as though you're in it to win it, you know? Let's see how this Moog fight is going to go for Aggie. I wonder if he's going to
I know, he should be able to get it.
Yeah.
Ooh, he did get interrupted with the bleed there, though. His health is awfully low.
No, it's... I wonder if he's in a Memory of Grace as well. He's low on flasks. Oh my...
In theory, this is fine, especially if he gets a stagger.
Yeah.
I think that poise is going to reset, though, while he's stalling.
Oh, I'm terrified.
Yeah, it's crazy how, like, Moog is scary anywhere because of the fact that he does, like, percent HP damage.
Amazing.
All right, nice Moog fight.
Okay. That was actually really good. I forgot these players actually are really good at this game. Overlay needs to be changed, can't see score. I don't know if that's true, but it should be right there.
The score, chat. You're silly. It's literally right next to me and Parky.
Josh, can you point to the score on your side?
Yeah, it's is it that way?
Yeah, it's there. It's
yeah,
there.
it's that
Good,
way.
good.
It's right there. Guys,
good,
it's literally right there.
Yeah, chat.
Silly
This
chat.
overlay is amazing.
It is really good,
Forza
yeah.
did crazy. He is so, like, it's seamless, dude. Making this easy for me.
Forza must secretly be a software engineer or something.
Oh, they're talking about those scores. Those scores don't matter. Don't look at those scores.
Yeah.
It's the same information.
They're the
as right
same.
here. Yeah.
Destro is heading towards this other church. Maybe just gonna grab the Gray so that he can come back to Dragon Barrow later.
Yeah, so the thing with Dragon Barrow for this league is Dragon Barrow is obviously very scary. But if you do go to Dragon Barrow and there are bosses that you think you can take or that you can kill easily or whatever the case is, it's really good to go there early because obviously you get so much money out of it. Incredible scaling for that. It's risky though, but...
It is risky. And it's also like, it's kind of high boss density as well. So they're like, if you go there and you do well, you're getting a lot of score, you're getting a lot of money. Like it's just good, but obviously it's a good way to die too.
I believe that Destro just picked up a max stone upgrade thing, max upgrade stone at the Church of America. Aggie is already maxed out, so I don't think that's gonna be relevant to him. But
yeah,
I don't think Destro is.
Okay, so that could be relevant. Yeah, I wonder why. I think Destro just hasn't had the money to
maybe
to fully upgrade yet. Since he lost that money on Moog.
When he opens his inventory to see what it is. Oh, that was too fast.
He's too speedy.
Too speedy.
All right, let's see how Aggie handles the Dane here. Surely he'll just bully him.
Surely. I mean, yeah. There we go. Oh, he jumped. Oh no!
Oh.
Okay, no, he's good. He's good. Yo, if you're playing risky and you're just trying to, like we talked about earlier, this isn't a hitless boss thing. This is deathless. So you do want to be trading a lot. But that can get so scary if the boss hyper armors through something. For example, right there. I mean, he was obviously fine. But
There's also just like a shocking number of attacks that will just one-shot you.
Yeah.
if you get like a little greedy. It's so easy to get way too greedy in this.
Mm-hmm.
Destro taking out a tree worm.
Amazing, good work. Yeah, Ancient Dragon. We all got Ancient Dragon and PTSD with that one.
Yeah.
Okay, so our scores are currently 8 to 5. Aggies at 8. Destro's in 5. Destro did get on the the scoreboard here a little bit earlier than Aggie, but I think Aggie's weapon being upgraded got him to kills those bosses that Destro also had so much quicker. Again, don't know what his weapon's at yet. I mean, I assume it's gotta be pretty level at this point.
I think the boss that Aggie killed, I think the big difference here that I have seen is that like when Destro has killed a boss, he's gotten like 5k runes for it, whereas the first boss that Aggie killed gave him like 60,000 runes, because I think the tree sentinel that he killed was from the DLC or something. That's the only reason I could think it gave him that much money. So he was able to just go back and like fully upgrade right away after that.
Oh my god, that's an interesting point actually. Huh.
Not to mention Destro had to, Memory of Grace in the Moog fight, so lost whatever money he got from those first 2 bosses.
Oh, and also a remembrance. Okay, yeah.
Oh, it was the remembrance as well. Okay, that makes way more sense. I just saw him
sense.
riding away from the tree sentinel with 60k runes, and I was like, what the heck?
Yeah, that's
okay.
crazy.
It was 17k, and so the remembrance there is a big deal for sure.
Yeah. There's a lot going on. It's easy to miss things. And that's a great question. Why does it say Ainsel River and Fair Missoula up at the top? It's because every single seed that these players do has 2 unlocked graces anywhere in Elden Ring, which will really change how the game goes. And in this current match, they have an unlocked grace in Ainsel River and also in Fair Missoula.
The Fair Missoula one that they get is, let's see here. It's beside the Great Bridge, so it's after Godskin Duo. It's literally the one right before Malekith.
Is it?
And then
Is
the Ainsel River one. Yeah, it's the Great Bridge one. And then the Ainsel River one is Noxtella Eternal City, which I'm trying to think of the closest boss to that one. Probably would be Dragonkin Soldier, maybe, unless they want to go forward into Lake of Rot.
Yeah.
Which would also be Dragonkin Soldier, I think.
Yeah. So like we had mentioned, the Fair Missoula is a pretty interesting grace here because you can get Altus access via Fair Missoula by beating Malekith and then going to the capital and then going backwards. I have never done that, but I know that that's what can be done with this. I wonder if they'll be doing that at all.
Yeah, I think the Noxtella Grace, it's just so low boss dense. Like it's so much running to get to any boss from that grace that they probably won't go to it.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see what they want to do with this.
Yeah, for now it seems like they're just clearing out catacombs and caves and, early game bosses.
Yeah, totally. In terms of the key items, I've seen a few people ask. These are just key items for us to keep track of. It is the school key and the medallion for access to Altus, and it'll be in 2 halves. So neither of them have gotten any of those.
Yeah, Altus access, super important. Academy access gets you 2 bosses and then a teleporter to another part of Liurnia, which gets you closer to other bosses too. What else does Academy give? You can't actually take the warp from Academy to Volcano Manor without dying.
That is an interesting point, yeah. Yeah, key items are randomized, yeah. Amazing. Easy mimic tier. The guy's just like, I'm out of flasks.
Yeah, cool little tech that they're doing here is they have the weapon in their left hand. That way, I mean, there's multiple reasons, but one of the reasons is when they encounter Mimic Tier doesn't really know how to attack with something in its left hand, so it kind of just does nothing.
Seriously, that's so interesting.
Yeah, and like, Aggie's got the seal in his right hand too, and if the Mimic Tier equips that, with no spells. He'll just sit there and scratch his head. Like
Oh,
he's not very
no.
smart. Yeah.
Damn, the poor mimic deer.
Yeah, it's kind of sad, honestly.
All right, we
Yeah,
got ulcerated tree spirit
Destro
here for
just now
Aggie.
getting to plus 10 on his weapon here.
Yeah.
So Aggie has had a much stronger early game, but it doesn't necessarily mean much because, you know, Aggie at any point, you know, faces a bad boss. Like there could be a death on the board at some point, and then
Yeah.
things get really interesting.
Yeah, we have talked about playstyles, right? And an aggressive and risky playstyle is really awesome if it works out. If you get lucky and if you're
Bail.
feeling on top of your game. We do have a Bale on the bridge here. Aggie will be fighting
And he is
him.
fighting it. All right.
I assume the the damage that Bale gives out will probably be very low, and Aggie's obviously just shredding him.
He's getting grabbed by a bat. He's getting light. Oh my god. Aggie's getting third partied.
Oh my god. Nice dodges there.
Even
So,
if,
Josh-
see, this is an interesting one. Like, I would consider not fighting this just because of the fact that it's going to take a long time.
Yeah, but it'll probably drop a lot of money, right?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I mean, I want to say that feels worth it, but I guess we'll see in a minute. I mean, yeah, Bill's doing like no
Okay,
damage
yeah,
to
he's
Aggie.
weak as heck.
Yeah. Do you know, Josh, if a bird in the wild, that poison bat we just saw, can the poison bat poison Bale?
I don't know. That's a good question, actually.
Not like it would really matter. I don't think poison is gonna make or break anything here, but
That would be a nice little time save if it could. Might
I
save
do
a hit
see
or two.
chat. Welcome in, guys. Do they check key items in their
Hello,
routes or
chat.
hope for the best? Yeah, I mean, what's convenient, what makes sense they would grab, yeah. Nice. Let's see how much
Good
money
bail.
that's gonna be.
He stalled a little bit, but not too. 12,000's not bad.
Yeah. So the thing here, chat, again, you want to be fast, you want to be risky, you want to be trading. And something that I've seen Hoosier, who is #1 in this league currently, I believe, something that I saw him say a lot is vigor is damage. So like you want to be upgrading your vigor because, you know, you can trade, you can kill things really quickly and really riskily, and it works out for you because you don't die. So having money for levels for vigor is important. Also endurance, obviously, because you're wielding these big weapons and jumping and stuff like that is really stamina hungry.
Wow, that was fast.
That was very fast. And you don't want to be caught off guard by an enemy when you don't have stamina, and then especially an NPC or
Yeah.
something. Oh my god, it's so annoying. And so you got to be really careful of that. So important talismans could come up for that as well.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Destro's kind of taken the same path here, just kind of like on Aggie's heels with this Limgrave path. He, you know, also went down and did the Mimic Tier in the cave, and then is now taking out the Tree Spirit, going up towards Bale as well. I wonder if he's gonna skip Bale. Like, surely he fights.
I think he would fight Bill. Let's see though. No, the players do not see each other. So if Aggie dies, Destro doesn't know that Aggie's dead. So he's gonna keep playing as he normally would.
I think Destro's skipping Bale.
We are
which
skipping Bale here.
I think a lot of players would do that.
Yeah,
He just-
honestly, it was kind of slow.
He's just so tanky
Yeah.
compared to like the Stone Digger troll, which dies in 4 hits.
Yeah. That's probably one of those things that there's no objective answer if you should be fighting him or not, but if you're feeling it or not, you know.
And then it also kind of depends on your confidence level on the boss too.
Right, exactly. Nice kill. score is calculated by boss kills. Your score is just your boss kill.
So yeah, I mean, it seems like they both have the same idea of just kind of clearing out Limgrave here, and then after that, I would assume maybe clearing out some more Liurnia, unless they can go to Altus, which they'll just go to Altus right away if they can.
They did have, I think the difference here, Aggie does have 4 more bosses than Destro. I think the difference here is that Aggie, because they have been taking a mostly similar path, Aggie did get lucky on that Tree Sentinel and that Meta Remembrance, so he was able to level his weapon much faster and level his stats much faster, which got him a little bit quicker kills. And like that Moog kill, for example, he was able to finish him off. It looks like Destro is going back to the Moog kill. Is this
This is the Stone Digger Troll one. The Moog was the Crucible Knight one, and I believe Destro just ended up skipping that one entirely, just like he skipped Bale. So Destro skipping 2 bosses that Aggie chose to kill, and also Aggie is a little bit ahead on just his damage as well. So
nice, very fast.
That was a good Radagon kill. Another remembrance from that.
Another thing that's
Destro is just taking the same line.
I'm sorry, Josh.
No. Yeah, you go ahead.
Another quality of life feature, I don't know if it'll be relevant here, but I believe that if you get a Great Rune, it gets auto-equipped as well. So that's a really nice little thing.
That's nice.
Yeah.
That's very nice. That's like stuff that you would want to do anyways, but just kind of like takes time. It just eats time for no reason, essentially.
Right. We do have Destro going on basically the exact same path as Aggie, right?
Yeah.
Like, it looks like there is kind of a meta path that is to be taken here. I am curious once they are done with all these, with the basic path here, I'd like to see what they plan on doing. I wonder if they will be going to Fair Missoula and trying to do that Altus going backwards strat.
Yeah, that would be cool to see. I could also see them going...
So.
Yeah, they may also choose to go to just Dragon Barrow because, you know, there are a bunch of bosses over there too, but...
Yeah.
I mean, I think Altus is the meta.
Yeah, I think that's pretty crucial. I guess, I mean, I don't think either of them have been to Dragon Barrow or checked there. Like, maybe the bosses there will be easier than they think. I mean, they'll still be tanky and all that, but maybe they will be bosses that they're comfortable with, and that'll be good.
All right, Radagon down on...
Just get the equipable version at the same time. Oh, okay. Okay, I got you. If they have equal bosses killed and equal deaths, it goes to, I believe it goes to who killed the most recent boss the fastest. And if they killed the most recent boss the fastest, or not the fastest, if they killed it at the exact same millisecond, then it goes to the next most recent boss killed. So if they both killed 80, whoever killed the 80th boss the fastest will get the point, and then the 79th, and so on.
But what happens if they killed every single boss at the exact same time?
Well, you know, maybe they should buy a lottery ticket, Josh.
Yeah, maybe they should,
that is
honestly.
so rare.
Oh, Aggie on Onze. Onze is so scary. I've seen Onze end, like, quite a few of these DRL runs.
Yeah, Onze can be terrifying. Yeah, there is somewhere to see the bracket. Let me get the website here. I don't have a command for it. Sorry, guys. I didn't think about that. But I'll have that for next time. Let me get the website here if you want to be watching stuff. It's an amazing website. Everyone's name links to their Twitch. It's super easy to look at everything. There you go. That's
wow,
the website. You
Chris.
can see the qualifiers. You can see the matches. You can see the commentators. You can see what's currently happening. You can see all the rules, the seeds, etc. Shout out to Forza. Yeah, Chris, that's lovely. That's good. Thank you for that.
I gotta say, I'm pretty impressed by the avatar staff here. It's kind of doing work.
I was looking at this website. I thought you were talking about the staff, like the workers. I'm like,
oh yeah, that's what yes.
Like, I'm impressed by the workers too. But yeah, no, this has been great. Yeah, I mean the colossal weapon is always so fun and so strong. I would have liked to see this dual wield jump meta that I've been hearing
I
so much
know.
about. It just seems like fun, and I personally, even though I didn't play Deathless Rando League, and I know this is not the meta for everything, but I actually think that's like the most fun form of build. I love
would
playing
agree.
with jump big weapon attacks, yeah. Especially if you get talismans that will encourage that build. Oh my gosh, I bet it's just crazy.
Yeah. I wonder if they're not doing it because it's bad or if they're not doing it because of the carry capacity. It might just be too heavy.
It might be too heavy, yeah. Maybe once they get some more weight on them, or like the stats for it.
Yeah, the endurance.
Oh my god, it would eat up the whole endurance bar, yeah.
Right, no Onze incidents, thankfully.
Yeah.
I was worried we might see like an early death just because of, you know, nerves or whatever, but
Yeah.
it seems like both players are playing pretty well.
They know what they're doing. They're professionals at this point. Look at that horse. Just
Why is he
standing
killing the
around.
horse? Don't kill the horse, Aggie.
No caster curse.
Don't say caster
no.
curse. No, no.
Do not. No caster curse. Oh, I would feel so bad.
It's never happened before. Don't worry. Caster curse isn't real.
Yeah.
I would imagine after Aggie kills this avatar, I don't see him going to Castle Morn. That feels like it would be way too slow.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't. I mean, it looks like he knows a path already.
He might go for the Knight's Cav on the way there, but
Yeah, I agree with you. I think Castle Morn is just way too slow. I don't think that the one boss there is going to be worth it at all.
oh, there's also the cave here. That's right. The tunnel that normally has the Misbegotten.
Correct, Booby Born. The key item silhouettes are for Dectus Medallion halves and the Academy key, and they have picked up none of those.
And those can just drop off of like any boss, right?
What can drop from any boss? Oh, those
The
things? No, I believe... I mean,
medallion
yes.
halves.
Yeah, any boss, yeah.
Okay.
Bear. I wonder if they have a boss that they're both like most scared of. That the boss that you don't want to see. I think Millennia, not because only because it's Millennia, but because Millennia actually has 2 phases in one. She doesn't get separated
Right.
like a lot of them do, which is obviously slow and long.
I mean, like I think Moog is a scary one, but I don't. Maybe I'm biased, but I think that Wormface might be the scariest boss to see.
Wormface. X-Ikes is another
Yeah.
actually good shout for that, yeah.
True, yeah. I've seen so many runs die because they just get instant procced by Wormface.
Oh yeah.
Oh, or Deathblight Dancing Lion, that too, yeah.
Oh
But that's
my
probably even
gosh.
worse.
I actually feel like there's a world where if they saw Deathblade Dancing Lion, they would just mog out immediately. That's terrifying.
Yeah, totally. I think that would be a very like valid play for sure. Aggie's pretty consistently widening the gap here.
Yeah. But Destro is still right behind him on the similar pathing, so
He is, yeah. But it just, I mean, it shows, I think Aggie's risky playstyle is paying off for him right now.
Yeah, absolutely.
But there's so many little like micro optimizations that we can see in like a lot of these combats. You'll see them like not take ripostes because it's slower, or like
Yes.
not backstab because it's slower. They'll just go for big bonk instead.
I think those that sort of stuff is so fascinating. Like, when you need to be fast and you're not taking a riposte, even though riposte is very safe and consistent.
Yeah, like right here.
Yeah. I love seeing different types of strats for the occasions, you know?
And it's stuff like that, and it saves maybe 2 seconds, and it just adds up over the course of the entire round, you know?
Yeah. So, I mean, yeah, here we have Destro at this Putrid Avatar that Aggie had killed earlier. So, I mean, they're not taking the exact same path, but they're kind of taking... Like, they're kind of doing similar bosses, just in a little bit of a different order.
Yeah, and like Destro, I think, took an extra trip to a merchant as well. Another NPC boss on Aggie's side here.
Esger.
Great boss. Really amazing boss.
I really dislike Esger, but I dislike most NPC bosses, as I think we all do.
Yeah, I don't think there's any good NPC boss.
Oh my gosh, yeah, these jumps, I mean, I know that they know that they're not gonna die, but the jumps down to the Spirit Springs are terrifying.
Yeah, they are. It just feels like they could go wrong so easily.
Dude, yeah. I feel like
And I
this
saw
game
one
be
where,
doing that.
like, somebody, like, landed on a fence next to the, like, next to the Spirit Spring, and they died.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
That's
cliff parkour
horrible.
as well is really scary.
Destro landed on this bear. The bear's not doing much damage, but oh my god, those rune bears can really just be bad.
Yeah, like, especially right next to, like, an elevator shaft or something where they could just knock you into it.
The cool thing about this league is even if one person is ahead, like, one death could just totally change everything.
Yeah, like, you know, like Parky mentioned earlier, if, you know, Aggie might be ahead right now, but if he were to die at 22, his score would be locked at 22 until, you know, the end of the match or until Destro died.
Yeah. That was almost scary there.
Ooh,
for
this
that
is a
avatar,
scary...
but no one's doing, like, damage to them, though. Like, they're just... I feel they're
Yeah.
tanky compared to the enemies.
I think Aggie... Yeah, so Destro did this one earlier.
Yeah.
So this is one where Aggie's actually, like, doubling back to do something that Destro had already done.
Right. If there's a death, do the bosses they defeat while locked count for after they get unlocked? Yes. So if you die, you want to keep playing as though you didn't die because you don't know if your opponent has died, you know? So...
Because, yeah, if they both die once, it's just whoever has the highest score wins.
Exactly, exactly. So you just want to keep playing as though you had never died. And just hope I mean, yeah, you have to hope your opponent's also dying. It's a pretty scary little thing. It's a little bit anxiety. Their flasks. Okay, so Destro's got a stronger flask than Aggie. Aggie's flask is healing for very little amount of
Yeah, it's not
health
great.
there. It's very bad.
This is such, like, a little thing that Aggie just did, but he waited. He was, like, pretty low on HP, and he waited to heal until after he got on Torrent because it would save more time. And, like, that's something that looks so scary and so risky, but
Oh, it's terrifying.
it saves maybe, like, a second. And he's, like, doing all these, like, little optimizations.
Yeah, I hate being at low health. I think it's terrifying. What if someone just snipes you from far away? But, you know, maybe that's just anxiety speaking.
I think it's so hard to play safe and fast. Like, I've done a couple of, like, deathless randomizer challenges, but I've never done it while also trying to, like, optimize for speed, and I can't, like, it's got to be so stressful.
Yeah. I feel like it's so different.
Okay, Destro got a really fast Esker there.
Yeah, so yeah, the players know their own score. What you see on the screen here, this is what the players see. They see the score, they see the deaths, they see the timer, but they don't see the opponents. That's the main thing. And they're not reading chat. There's no spoilers. That's part of the fun. Ooh, what great rune is that? That Destro got.
Is that
right there.
Radahn's?
Admittedly, I do not know which one is which.
You know
It's
what? Hold on,
Radahn's.
hold. I'm going into my mind palace.
Oh. Thinking so hard. Thinking.
Hang on, yeah, I'm trying to remember. Oh, I have it on good authority that it is not Radahn's great rune. It is it's Morgoth's great rune actually. Which, in case you guys were wondering, Morgoth's great rune increases your health by 25%.
Ooh, good.
That's a good one.
That's really good. That's nice. Yeah, if the players have the same number of deaths, it's not at the time of death, it's at the end. So, like, it's as if they have 0 deaths and they're just whoever has the most deaths by the end. However, if one person has 2 deaths and one person has 1 death, the person with 2 is going to lose. They have to have equal amount of deaths for the score to matter like that.
Okay, so now Aggie is doing stuff that Destro did earlier, like this running section over towards the third church. So that might actually account for like part of the reason why Aggie looked farther ahead. Yeah, because Aggie's only 4 ahead now, and he was, you know, 6 ahead before.
Yeah, and there's another sacred tier that for Aggie there.
Yeah, so that'll help a lot.
Yeah, I think this will even out the score actually a little bit here.
Yeah, Destro definitely catching up a bit.
Aggie's
it's really
going to
nice they don't have to go.
Barrow.
Oh, okay, yeah,
I'm happy
that seems
to
good.
see this. I think this is it sounds like this is a very good play if you're feeling confident. And I mean,
It's
they
kind of
look
scary.
like
Kind of depends
got
on the
good builds
bosses.
going.
That's a good boss.
Yeah, easy. You know what though? This boss, like, I don't really know how tanky she's gonna be here. But
She's pretty
sometimes
tanky.
these bosses, when they actually do damage, like when they actually fight, they can get a little scary because nobody knows their movesets. I mean, you know, you kind of know their movesets, but sometimes they pull something out because you don't typically learn their fights very well. And it's just
Yeah, you can't brute force the fights nearly as easily when they're this high scaled.
Yeah, exactly.
But Aggie's just not going to get hit, and we're not going to see how much damage that Maggie does. Yep.
Amazing. This is a great boss to have here, though. Much better than someone super tanky.
And Destro went to Liurnia here. I don't know if Aggie... I don't think Aggie did this cave.
I don't remember seeing Aggie do this cave, no.
Ooh, is this Ymir? Finger guy? Yep,
Yeah.
it's the finger guy.
Oh my god. That
Oh, he's
shot
cornered?
doing almost half.
He does a lot
my
of damage.
God.
Oh my god.
That is so terrifying. I mean, it is a DLC boss. Oh my god, I'm scared. Okay. Woo! Good thing I didn't overreact.
Oh, and that's a Dectus half medallion.
Ah, it is a Dectus half medallion. Very nice. Very
Yo.
nice. Wow, that's a good get.
That's huge for Destro.
Yo, yeah, getting both Dectus half medallions while your opponent doesn't know about that seems like a crazy situation to be in.
And Aggie's leaving Dragon Barrow. I think the bosses he saw just weren't to his liking. And so he bailed.
I was watching Destro. Was it Valiant Gargs? A chatter mentioned that it was Valiant Gargs.
Yeah, on the Knight's Cap bridge. I didn't see what was on the other bridge though.
Ghost
Flame Dragon?
and
Yeah,
Valiant
okay, that's fair.
Gargs. Yeah, it is fair. Yeah, so people don't tend to like Mega War Makar. It's slow, and it's also, you got a lot of potential gravity deaths, and also with how many enemies are there, they're randomized. If you've ever done a randomized precipice, oh my gosh, it could be the worst thing ever unless you're quitting out. So it just doesn't seem like it's worth it in the grand scheme of things, but if they have to, they will.
I've also like with this with that Ghost Flame Dragon, I have seen some really bad memes on that fight
Yeah.
where like they'll kill it and hitboxes will come out after the boss dies that you like can't see.
Oh my god, that's horrifying. Also, I did just want to confirm this before I said it, but it looks like it is confirmed. A few people have asked why their times are different. It's because it's in-game time, and so it doesn't. The timer pauses during their loading screens.
That just makes it a little more fair for like if they
Mm-hmm.
have different PCs, you know, if one person loads faster than the other, you don't want them getting an advantage.
Right.
Yeah, I mean,
my God,
that is
that's
true.
just-
Aggie does have Strike and Holy. So like the Ghost Flame Dragon might have been a good play, but
I wonder
not
if
worth the risk.
just like fighting a dragon like that on a bridge, maybe there's chances of like getting knocked off, especially when they have like a big AoE and it's just not worth the risk. Maybe.
yeah, and
I'm
like with
not
that
sure.
scaling too,
Yeah.
there's just so much that can go wrong.
I feel like gravity is probably so scary on bridges just because gravity doesn't care what level you are. Gravity doesn't care how good you are.
Consort
Ooh, we
Radon
got
spotted.
Consort Radon here on Destro's side. Is this in...
This is Liurnia.
This is Liurnia? Where is this? Oh, this is on the side.
This is the Nice Cav? Is that what this is? I think this is the Nice
It's
Cav.
really dark.
It's hard to tell because it's so dark.
I am curious about why is this preferred to play so dark? I wonder if there is some sort of stuff that this is helpful for.
Cinematic.
I mean, it is cinematic. It looks nice. It looks like Destro is pretty good and comfortable at this fight, but obviously Consort Radon can always pull something.
Thankfully, it's, you know, only the phase 1. Definitely
Yeah.
a lot comfier.
And the
It's a
screen is
long
dark
fight,
'cause
though.
It's nighttime in France right now. That is such a good point. Thank
True.
you.
Yeah, I'm surprised that Destro opted for Radon, but not for the Bale earlier.
Yeah, maybe he's just more comfortable. Honestly, maybe like you know, sometimes you just don't like a boss. You just don't want to fight.
Yeah,
it. You're not
totally.
too
That's
comfortable.
super fair.
I'm not sure if that's what the case is here, but if it was, I wouldn't be shocked. Or maybe he just wasn't
Ooh,
sure how
Electo.
tanky Bale would be because he can tend to be, obviously.
Yeah, plus like he's kind of surrounded by a bunch of enemies as
Mhm.
well.
Mm-hmm.
Really good Electo fight from Aggie.
Yeah. I am curious if we're gonna end up seeing the Invisible Assassin.
I kinda hope
heard
so.
The Invis Assassin can really just ruin your day.
It's honestly so funny to see every time. It's scary, obviously, but
Yeah.
oh, a duo fight on Destro's side. Okay, the second boss just did nothing. Sick.
Yo, Elden Ring with these like duo nerfs. I don't know if that's what the situation is here, but when they nerf the way duos work and trios, to just be so mindless when you're fighting the other guy is crazy.
It's great. I love it.
For the Crystallians, oh my gosh.
Yeah, they just stand there. They're just vibing.
They just vibe. They just watch. They're managing.
Okay, Aggie
Nice
did
Mariah
take the
fire.
riposte there.
Yeah. I mean, I wonder if sometimes if you're just in front of the head, maybe it's just better.
Yeah. Speaking of Crystallians, Avatar staff should just melt this.
Weapon name Nora's Avatar Staff? Is there a full name of it?
I think it's like Staff of the Avatar.
Staff of the Avatar, okay. Oh my gosh, Aggie. Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
Aggie's getting peppered with by this sorcerer. The DLC sorcerers are crazy.
Yo, I hate those guys. This is what I was saying.
Yeah.
I cannot stand to have my health low, and just in case something like this happens. Those guys are horrible if it's who I'm thinking it is.
Yeah, the infinite range magic that'll like pop out of the ground underneath your feet.
horrible, horrible, horrible.
It's pretty sick.
The DLC's got a lot of real,
Oh yeah.
you know.
Not to mention the what are they called? The aging untouchables. Yeah, those guys are awesome. All right, really good at duel fight.
Yeah, that was great.
But like now we've seen that there's that magic enemy there. I'm kind of curious if Destro will run through there as well, and if he does, like that could definitely get scary for him.
Oh gosh. It's so scary. Like it just anything like that where it has the potential to just kill you like instantly. Oh my god, it's horrible.
Aggie just bought the Hugaka,
Yo.
the Dragon Hunter's Great Katana. It's like one of the best weapons in the game.
That's a great weapon.
I'm sure he'll use that if he sees dragons for sure. I don't know if he'll. I kind of expected him to switch to it right away, honestly.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I feel like it's just better, right? Maybe his stats aren't. Maybe he doesn't have dexterity.
Yeah, maybe. Or maybe he just saw Godfrey and just wanted to get him out of the way. Auto upgrade is on, yeah. Yeah, that's a weapon that Eggie's very familiar with, especially with his bingo experience and all that.
Yeah.
What are the odds he just didn't notice? Oh my gosh, this bell-bearing hunters.
I mean, he bought it from the shop. I'm sure he noticed. But yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, yeah.
Destro, which it's in French, so I don't know which. Oh, I think this is the Balls Everjail. But he's still going through Liurnia. 30 to 27. It's pretty close.
It's pretty close. It's pretty close, and also it's just getting, like, the gap is getting smaller, I think.
There's still over an hour left. Just
yeah,
like
when
just now approaching the halfway mark.
in that relay race where Eggy got the katana and didn't use it, and everyone thought he just didn't see it. Maybe he just prefers to not use it and just bought it just in case he changed his mind.
Yeah, maybe. Oh, I hate this torrent parkour. I absolutely
It's honestly terrifying.
I can't imagine doing that so confidently.
Yeah.
Seen too many torrent deaths.
I don't believe Eggy's done all these bosses that Destro has done here. Eggy opted for Kaled and a little bit of Dragon Barrow instead. And I don't think he ever went up here. Josh, I don't know if you can confirm.
I saw him run in this direction earlier. Let me see what boss this is. Maybe it'll jog my memory. I think he did fight this one.
Really? They fought Magmor Makar in a different cave, but I don't remember seeing this.
Oh, maybe it's that one, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think so, but yeah, it's kind of a lot to keep track of. I don't maybe. Hi Banjo, thank you. Welcome in, dude.
Oh my gosh, Banjo?
Banjo, my
wow,
goat.
thank you. Aggie's eyeballing the katana. I think maybe he's looking at damage values.
Yeah, maybe.
I mean, in this fight, the staff is just better for sure.
Yeah,
They're both weaker to
totally.
strike damage.
It's pretty fun though to have two really great weapons to pick from for when you want a strike weapon.
Yeah, that's super
and
nice.
For when you want a bleed weapon or whatever. I obviously don't have a lot of experience with the variety of seeds for this, but this kind of seems like a good seed.
Yeah, I mean, it seems all right. Like the
Yeah.
scariest stuff was like the Moog in the early game,
Yeah.
which like could have been scary. I mean, it's obviously very scary for Destro. But other than that, like there haven't been too many close calls.
Yeah. I imagine once how like it's 1 hour, we're halfway through almost. I imagine once all these easy boss options are out of the way, it'll just get scarier and riskier, and choices will be a little harder.
Oh my god, the grab attack at the very end there. Yeah, where do you think they're going next, Barky?
Yeah, I have no idea, Josh. That's a great question. I honestly
like-
have no idea.
Potentially more Liurnia. I mean,
Oh my god,
If,
look at that
if-
bike damage. Oh my god. Bike
Oh my
couldn't even
god.
move.
the Rip Bozo.
Do you have any opinions?
I mean, Destro has a deck to Saf, so that's, you know, it's helpful. Could be good.
Yeah.
Could be the move. But I mean, there's also, you know, Farm Azula, which
Yeah.
I mean, that's really scary because Malekith is 2 bosses.
Yeah. And it is very late.
That's a big time sink, and they have to run quite a ways to get to Altus Plateau from like Ashen Capital as well. Might not be worth it, honestly.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if they're going to choose to do that. I don't think Aggie has ever done that. I don't know if Destro has done that, where you fight Malekith and then you get Altus access. I know others use that strat occasionally, but it does seem a bit spooky.
Aggie parkour
Yep,
is scary.
yeah,
Okay.
I know. It's so scary. Jory.
Oh my god.
My gosh. I don't know if we hate Jory in the Deathless Rando League. I want to say yes. I feel like how can you not? And the damage is, I mean, the damage is good, but it's not. Like,
It is good, yeah.
It's not like you don't have a fight at all. And when Jory gets out of hand, oh my gosh, does he get out of hand?
Aggie's power
Luckily-
stancing?
Yeah, he is power stand. Look at those two.
Holy.
Those are some big boy weapons, dude.
Some good bonk. So yeah, Aggie's doing like the early Kaled stuff now, which I think is a really good play. He'll probably go to like the, what are they called? The Pumpkinhead duo? Like dungeon after this, I would
Yes.
imagine.
Yeah. Yeah, so it looks like Aggie did get the equip load tier, which is allowing him to do this, which is
Oh, that's
fantastic,
really
yeah.
nice.
This is awesome. I mean, this is what they want, right? The duo. And you know what? Maybe that's
Yeah,
why.
yeah.
I mean, maybe not that's why, but it looks like that's another reason why Aggie will especially not want to switch over to that katana, because why would he when you got this situation going on? Uh-oh. Not the frenzy.
Yeah, that, and he's got the strength helmet as well, so he's got a little. I mean, he could just invest in this for the entire match. I don't know. Maybe he could switch to the katana when his like tier runs out, if he can't
Yeah.
refill it.
The score works just one boss equals 1 point. The left medallion was obtained from an NPC in that one cave. Do you remember exactly which one it was, Josh?
I'm trying to think what it was. Oh, it was the Bloodhound cave in Liurnia, which I do not believe Aggie. No, Aggie has not done that yet.
He has not done that. That's such a crazy random guy to have the key item that this has.
Yeah. And it's kind of a slow, like it's a relatively
Yeah.
slow cave to get through. There's like a couple of jumps you can do to get through it faster, but they're like, you know, parkour is always a little risky.
Yeah, right. When Destro went there, I was kind of thinking, like, I feel like I wouldn't have expected that to be a worth it cave to put some time into. It obviously was.
Yeah, massively paid off.
Oh my god, there's no way Destro
I can't
sees
see the
game
boss
this
at
dark.
all on Destro's screen.
He's definitely got a light monitor or something. No, chat, for those asking, no, I cannot. This is his stream. Like, I can't brighten it. This is how he plays. And
He might as well
you know
be
what?
fighting the invisible assassin.
Power to him. You know, he can play how he wants to, but I personally don't understand.
Yeah, here's the pumpkin head duo, which is Sanisax.
Oh, Sanisax.
Gross.
Is Eggy gonna sweat? I mean, Eggy's damage isn't the worst, but it's also not amazing.
He's not swapping.
Yeah, interesting.
This is probably still better.
Yeah.
To be honest.
I mean, we see him doing that ever so talked about meta, the jumping dual.
Yeah, jump L1s, go crazy.
The jump L1 with the dual colossal is king apparently here, and you know what? It looks like it. I believe it.
Yeah, like you can see him.
That
He's
was
literally
crazy.
just tanking through like attacks, like again and again.
Insane. That is very, very strong.
Yeah, I mean, vigor really is damage. I think, you know.
Vigor is damage.
Smaragd is giving Destro a little bit of trouble here with just like stalling with fire attacks.
Those dragons, man.
I
so
do not like
annoying.
dragons.
But you don't.
No, not in
Like
this game at
real
least.
life? Just in Elden Ring?
Yeah, I don't like real dragons, Parky. You know all the real dragons that really exist? Yeah, I don't like them.
Well, Josh, that's not what I meant.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Well, do you like the idea of dragons, or do you just dislike dragons
Yeah.
to play against?
I think they're all right.
Yeah, they're cool. They're
I
cool.
don't like these dragons in Elden Ring.
Yeah, I mean, the thing with, like, fighting a dragon in Elden Ring when you are trying to be fast and they start stalling, oh my god,
Yep.
it's so annoying. And then you have to get on your horse and drive away, and then, oh my god, it's such a nuisance.
Oh my god. This Tibia Mariner is gonna be gone in 5 seconds. Yep.
The poor guy. Nice
That's
little-
like, I'm pretty sure that's Dragon Barrow scaling too.
Yeah.
Actually, this jail might not be.
I don't know. Either way, Tibia Mariners are never incredibly tanky, right?
Yeah. Okay, here we go. Destro's power stancing now as well.
Nice, nice. And yeah, he's doing these magic bosses that Aggie has already finished. Now. Oh, you know what? This is where that sorcerer was, I believe. That we were like, is the sorcerer gonna kill?
Oh,
Dextro?
yeah.
But the sorcerer wasn't even relevant here.
Yeah,
It's-
I think he took a tighter
nighttime.
line.
Maybe the night matters.
Oh yeah, maybe so. You could be right.
Yeah. I wonder if
Wait,
he
nighttime
plays
might be
in
meta.
night. Yeah, I wonder if he plays a night specifically for that reason. Because we did that in bingo, and it actually matters a lot.
It does.
The thing is, it's really dark in this game.
Destro not even buying the
Yeah.
katana.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, he's dual wielding. I don't think he feels like it's necessary.
Yeah, I think the big problem is like normally investing in a power stance build, you know, in like regular Elden Ring, it just takes so many resources, like upgrade materials or money or levels or whatever. But they don't have to worry about any of that in this because of the format. It's really nice.
Oh yeah. I feel like that's so nice. It just makes everything so much faster, so much simpler. Better to watch, better to play.
And I think we see like a greater variety of builds as well as a result. Obviously, in this match, we're seeing the exact same build on both sides, but you know. Oh,
You know
the
what?
Academy
This is a good
key.
point. Oh, nice, Aggie. But this is a good point about the raptor feathers. If I remember correctly, the raptor feathers give you a bonus for jump attacks, right?
Yeah, so this is
Yeah.
the DLC version of like the bird armor. Is this one
Yeah.
also a jump attack buff as well?
It is a jump attack buff. I know because that's what my build was when I played.
Ah,
And,
okay, okay.
There are still talismans and stuff you can get to buff even stronger, but yeah, this might actually give him a little bit of extra edge against Aggie's build.
Yeah, definitely. And then if we see like a claw talisman or something too, then I mean that's the dream, right?
They do be saying that, Josh.
Oh, yeah, that's he does have He gets a 10% damage bonus, and then that's like multiplicative with any other damage bonuses he gets. Destro going back for revenge on Moog.
I respect that's a good idea.
Love to see it. Probably not even going to see a phase transition on this.
Yeah. The gap is shrinking. The gap is, it's all. I mean, Destro is almost caught up in
bosses?
points. Yeah.
Yeah, keep in mind, at one point, Destro was 6 bosses behind.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like their routing differences are really.
Oh my god, the damage.
Like Aggie, yeah, wow. Oh my god. Aggie was. It did look like Aggie's pathing helped him a lot earlier, but yeah, I mean, at this point, it has mostly evened out.
So now Aggie is coming up here to this Everjail. Afterwards, he'll probably go into that cave and get that Dectus medallion half.
Yeah.
Unless he just chooses to go to Academy. I don't really feel like Academy is the most, like, time-efficient thing to do.
Yeah,
But it is bosses if they need extras.
Totally, it is an option if you need. Definitely better to have than not have. Wow, that was so fast. I looked away and then I looked back and I didn't even see who the boss
I can see why
was.
this is like the meta. I can see why
Yeah.
power stancing is so good.
Oh my god, they are both just melting. Oh my god, that's crazy. What is the goal here? The goal here is for both, these are opponents, they want to kill the most bosses they can in 2 hours without dying. The score on either side represents how many bosses they've killed. And they have 57 minutes left. Neither have died so far, for those watching in.
Yeah, 40 to 38 with 0 deaths on either side.
Yeah.
This is actually, like, intense. This could come down to the wire.
Yeah. Yeah, now that they got about the same build going, they're both just shredding. It just, I guess it'll get down. Maybe it'll get down to just choices.
Ooh, something's doing a lot of damage to Aggie. Yeah, I mean, it really just depends on when we see the bad bosses show up. When we see like a Deathblight Dancing Lion or I don't know, there's a bunch of bad ones.
Yeah. Which I don't think we've seen any of them.
I don't think so, no. I mean, Onze is like sometimes problematic, but he showed up in a really easy spot.
Yeah.
Same with like, you know, Consort Radon. I will say there are some projectile enemies that can be kind of scary.
Yeah. Oh my god, Lamenter. Oh, I want to see Lamenter just out of curiosity, but I also don't want to wish that upon these players.
Yeah, for real. Thankfully, I think the weapon skill on this weapon actually like shreds Lamenter.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
like a huge AoE, you know, butt slam, so it can kind of take out all the clones at the same time.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. That's interesting. Yeah, so if one of the players die, their score gets locked at what it was at the time that they died. However, if the opponent dies as well, then their score gets unlocked, and then they're back to even, and it's back to who has the highest score. Okay, he's dropping some of his weapons. Nice. Angel and Ferrum do not give bonus points. The reason why that's on the board is because you get 2 unlocked graces per seed, and those are the locations of the unlocked graces. The players have not been there yet. It's not their priority at the moment.
There are some graces that are like insanely useful to get. Those 2 are not.
Yeah. Well,
Those will probably be used as like a last resort.
Yeah, probably when they start needing stuff. Again, Ferrum Azula is access to Altis, which just sounds insane to me, but it's the truth. You know what? Is Aggie right here? Is this where
Yes, yeah.
the pickup was? This is where the Dectus half was. And Aggie is not... Is he... There he is. Okay, so this is where the Dectus medallion was. So he will also be getting that half. If you're leading 41-38 and your opponent dies, do you continue playing? Yes. The players do not know what's happening to their opponents. The players will both play until 2 hours. They have no idea. what's going on the other side. You want to always keep playing no matter what happens to you. No, if one person dies,
Oh, there's the other deck
does
to
not
half.
know. Oh my gosh, where was that? That's huge.
That was
I don't know where we are.
this,
It's too dark.
yeah, like Liurnia boss.
It's stormy, it's foggy. We're in Silent Hill. I don't...
Yeah, literally Silent Hill.
It looks like... I turned Elden Ring into a
Oh, it's on the way
game.
to... This is, that's normally a Knight's Cav on the way to... It's right next to Bellum Church.
Okay.
So it actually... He got it in a really convenient spot because he was right next to the Dectus lift anyways.
Yeah, wow.
That's an incredible spot for that to show up. So, you know, that actually kind of puts Destro at like a pretty big advantage here now.
Yeah, 100%, yeah.
That said, Aggie is going through the Liurnia bosses now. He will probably go through that same area very soon. It looks like Destro's going to clear out a couple more Liurnia bosses.
Yeah, understandable. Is getting to Altus first an advantage? I mean... no, right? As long as the other person...
Not
will eventually
necessarily.
also get to Altus, yeah.
It depends on if, like, if you get Altus early enough, it means you might not take a, like a disadvantageous line.
Yeah.
You get, like, information earlier. So, like, if Aggie doesn't get the second half and he goes to, like, Dragon Barrow and fights some, like, bad bosses in Dragon Barrow instead, that would be a huge disadvantage for him.
True.
So
Yeah.
it kind of just depends on what he chooses to do in the meantime. If he goes straight towards, you know, that Knight's Cav and he gets that other Dectus half right away, then it won't really matter. It won't make much of a difference.
Yeah, so as long as both of them have it, I don't think when you go is... I mean, yeah, like Joss explained it pretty well. And yeah, I do have a link to the DRL website if you want to see information, the seeds, the qualifiers, da-da-da-da. It's all in that... Oh, it's pinned. Thank you, David, for pinning that. I love seeing these French names.
Yeah, Commandant. Oh,
Wait,
why is he leaving him alive? Oh my gosh, he thought he was dead.
Yeah, there we go.
All right, well.
Oh, the clones don't die. Oh, they do die. Yeah, okay.
So he does that one. Aggie's taking a different path through Liurnia for like this section. He's doing this this Bellbearing Hunter first, and then he's probably gonna jump down and go towards the boss that Destro just beat. I think Aggie's path is a little more efficient.
Is Aggie trying to spawn this boss here?
I
Yeah,
think so. It actually, like, it's so annoying to spawn this boss. You have to warp like 3 times and then rest or something like that. Like, it's crazy.
Yeah, it's yeah, this boss.
So yeah, he talked, he warped, he talked, he warped, and there's the boss.
If they tie, it's whoever got the most recent boss the first. So if they both have 80, whoever killed the 80th boss first wins. And if they both got it at the same time, then it's whoever kills the 79th boss first.
Oh, okay, I can see why Destro went this way, because there was that boss, and then there's 2 more bosses in this catacomb here.
Yeah, that's a good point, actually, yeah. A very efficient catacomb.
Oh my god, the torrent parkour. Every single time, I swear, I like flinch.
Yeah, it's honestly terrifying. By the way, Fibs, thank you so much for 5 gifted subs. Also, I did see a few other gifted subs and others non-gifted subs, regular subs come in earlier. I really appreciate that, guys. Thank you for the support.
Let's go. Field trip.
Yo, field trip. Oh my god, it's so goofy. That they're all just like in one clump.
Ooh, the damage is like not
Yeah, it's not. I was
amazing.
thinking the same thing. I mean, I think he'll still one cycle it. But
Yeah, it's enough. Okay, good.
yeah, yeah. I was also expecting her to be a little squishier.
So yeah, Aggie did take a much different path to get to Commander O'Neill. He did not go from the Dectus lift. Which I don't actually know which path is more efficient. I said Aggie's was more efficient because he gets one more boss out of the line that he took. Because he did the what do you call it? The Bell-bearing Hunter spot up at Church of Vows.
Yeah, the turtle. Yeah.
Yeah,
Which
yeah.
Is, I mean, it's a little
I mean,
bit
that's
of
a slow
time
boss to
sink.
do.
Yeah. If you got stuff to do already, I feel like I would say that maybe the slower ones aren't necessarily worth it, but maybe it is.
But he
to him.
doesn't
I
have
mean,
that second Dectus half yet,
Right,
so maybe he thinks he
exactly.
needs to do stuff like that.
Yeah.
Is that another Mimic tier?
Yeah, it is a mimic tier. I
think this one's the stray Mimic tier, maybe. But
that's right.
he has all of the equipment, so Destro has
Yeah.
to play a lot more carefully.
Oh, he got it easy. That guy didn't know about the jump, double colossal, dual wheel situation.
What a noob, honestly.
How can you not know? Oh my god, the chatters in my chat who are normally here are getting sniped by the catacomb emote. It's so dumb. Have you seen that? The little cat getting a haircut.
It's like not showing up in my chat for some reason.
Oh no, it's just.
I think my 7 TV is down.
It's a catacomb. It's so funny.
Catacomb.
Aggie feels he's on a good pace, that he might be struggling for bosses later, so he doesn't want to skip any now and have to go back. Yeah, that's absolutely valid, yeah. Right, that's the other thing, right? You don't want to waste time going back.
Hey, field trip again.
Yo, we got Destro in the daytime. Finally, we can see.
Yo, we can see. And he is an Altus now.
His game is
A lot
so
of good
saturated,
boss
it looks
density
like
here.
This could do Altus to me.
Yeah, right? He's got like some high contrast filter going on here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Aggie managed to get the one cycle there even without power stancing, so
Yeah.
it's good. Didn't lose any time compared to Destro. Or good, you know, I say good. Good for him. No caster bias here.
No caster bias. Isn't this a conflict of interests? Anyway, we do have Destro in Altus right now, which Aggie doesn't yet have access to. So I wonder, I mean, I wonder if
that's
that'll
scary.
become a huge issue.
Okay, Destro's horse was nice to him there. The cliff parkour, I can't believe they're doing so much cliff parkour.
I mean, they got it, right?
I guess so, it's fast. But yeah, that's scary. Yeah, Destro's like doing Godefroy. Aggie getting butt slammed by the Mimic. Oh my god.
If there wasn't streamer bias, where's the French? That's actually a great question. There actually is an official English and an official French commentary for every single match. It's all on the website. You can go find it. There is actively a French commentary going on right now on Elysia's channel, I believe. So if you would prefer the French, you can absolutely go check that out.
French-ja.
French-ja.
Okay, there is a dancing lion on screen, but I believe that is just the normie one. I hate this boss.
I love this boss, other than if it's the Deathblight one.
I do not like Dancing Lion. The OST's great. I love the soundtrack.
Yeah.
Okay, so Aggie did not do this Magma Worm earlier.
Yeah.
stamina?
Go on, Parky, speak a little Francais for us. I am the official English commentary. I am not the official French commentary. I shall not. Sorry,
But you
that's
could be the
rules.
unofficial French commentary.
I could be the unofficial French. You know what, Josh? That's a good point. Maybe next time. I'll run that by Forza, see what he thinks.
Yeah. Okay, thankfully Aggie's not going for the risky cliff parkour from the avatar down to this catacomb. I'd be losing it if he went for that.
I feel like Aggie's the type to go for all the risky things. I'm actually surprised that he
I know.
didn't.
Thank you, Chris. Very cool. Destro, yeah, 46 to 49. I mean, the gap is small, and Destro is getting a lot of these Altus bosses down.
Yeah, he is shredding through these Altus bosses. I think that I don't know. I'm curious if Aggie will be able to find the last one, if he'll be going down that route.
Yeah, I mean, he has the Academy key, so he could take a pretty like efficient line to where that Knight's Cav spawn is. If he plans on killing that one. I would assume he does.
Yeah.
But like my guess is as you know, Aggie wraps up his Liurnia and has to do more like running sections, my guess is this gap is gonna close.
Yeah.
For a little bit at least.
It's a small gap. Like, it's 2 at this point.
Yeah. We may even see Destro pull ahead a little bit.
Dax, thank you for gifting a Banjo the uncle. Congrats, Banjo. So I wonder at what point does Eggy feel like he's running out of bosses? I mean, surely not for quite a while yet, right?
I mean, I think he's running out of Liurnia bosses. But I mean, if he's actually being like thorough, oh my god, Destro's scaring me.
Yeah, you don't even
If he's
see
actually
what's at
being
the bottom
thorough,
with
like
the darkness. It's terrifying.
I know, like you can't see where you're landing.
Yeah, I mean he knows obviously, but for us it's a bit spooky.
Yeah. But yeah, like you know, as long as Aggie's being thorough, he will get that second Dectus half, and then he'll be able to go straight to Altus from there. That'll open up a ton for him.
Yeah. Yeah, so I think the reason why Aggie is just slightly ahead in score, I think at the beginning he got his weapon online sooner because of a lucky Tree Sentinel kill, I believe.
That also dropped a Remembrance.
Yeah, correct. So we got a lot of money out of it for levels and for leveling a weapon. And so there were a few times that, specifically once, this Moog fight, where Destro had to Memory of Grace out, which cost him a little bit of time. Just little tiny things like that.
Yeah, Destro ended up doing like 3 or 4 bosses at a lower weapon level than Aggie.
Yeah.
So those fights would have been slower, and then obviously he skipped Moog fight and he skipped a Bale fight. He did end up going back for the Moog, but he did lose quite a bit of time on that because he had the Memory of Grace out.
Yeah, those little things really do add up, huh?
But like, given, you know, those things that happened, the fact that it's still as close as it is, like it's oh, hello Gaius. Like he absolutely could catch up.
Yeah. So Destro does have Altus access. You can see with the key items down there in the corner. Aggie does not have the Dectus both halves yet. So Aggie does not have Altus access, which is just less access to convenient bosses compared to Destro. So that could be where Destro catches up.
Yeah, I mean, if we're talking about like inefficiencies on Aggie's side as well, he did go to Dragon Barrow and waste a little bit of time on running around there and like, you know, not getting rewarded by the bosses that he found.
Oh my gosh. Some of these kills are just so scary.
Yeah, it's like they're playing so greedy for, you know, a
Yeah.
deathless challenge. But
They
you
are
have to because
both-
it's a race.
Yeah, they both seem like they're very aggressive players, which is really cool to see. But it's spooky. This is what I was mentioning earlier, the Deathbird, the Night Deathbird, right? That
Yeah, that one's the Deathrite Bird.
It's an easy one. Yeah. So Aggie's cleaning up Liurnia here. Well, yeah.
Yeah, so he's going past EG and like past Karia Manor. I think it would have been it might have been a little more efficient for him to just go through the academy gates instead, because he does have that key.
Yeah.
But he may go into Karia Manor. I don't know. He's gonna do the he's gonna do the Royal
underground guy
Revenant.
here. Yeah.
That makes sense, yeah. So there is another boss going this way.
You know what? We haven't seen a Royal Revenant, have we?
I don't think so.
I wonder if Royal Revenant is the one that they just do not want to see. Hi, Elmer.
I've seen like open world Royal Revenants follow them into boss fights before because they teleport.
Horrible.
Yeah, that's like worst case.
I really feel like we haven't seen any of the worst case scenario bosses yet.
Yeah, I'm shocked.
It seems like it's been a really nice seed in terms of all that.
Yeah, sometimes like your first boss is just like, you know, Lamenter, and it's like, okay, well, L.
Yeah.
Do you know if there was any like vetting of the seeds before?
I actually don't know, but I have been curious every single day, and every day I mean to ask Aggie that, and I've forgotten every time, but I am curious. If any of the chat knows, if anyone checks out the seeds first.
Aggie's going back for Dragon Barrow.
Oh, his damage is... Oh, God, that's a lot.
That's not good for him. He's going to be losing time compared to Destro here.
Aggie just says, this is scary, man. Yeah, it sure is.
So Aggie did not choose to go for that Knight's Cav. If he doesn't, that's going to be really bad news for him long term.
God, I'm actually terrified of this guy on this bridge right now.
Thankfully, not the one that summons. Oh, these fire hitboxes are oh my god, that was close.
Oh.
Okay, he's making sure to stay topped up on HP.
Yeah, he is out of heals now, though. No,
One
don't
more?
fly! Oh,
Oh, he
okay.
flies. Yep. Come on.
Okay, there's the kill.
It's good.
Oh my god. Terrifying.
That's a scary one.
Oh, Hoosier said yesterday seeds are randomized and not vetted. Okay. Good
Okay.
to know. So if it's a bad one, it's just a bad one. Good luck, have fun.
But like you compare how long that fight took to over on Destro's screen, like he just four-shot this avatar.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Destro he's going. He's got a bunch of options here. Aggie is now required to cruise.
So yeah, Dectus right half was on what normally is a Knight's Cav is spawning in northern Liurnia. And Aggie has not been there yet.
Yeah, that's why Aggie is here doing these bosses, because he missed that one.
So like at this point, you know, we talked about how like Aggie was not was not really at a disadvantage before, but now that Aggie is doing, you know, less efficient bosses, I would say he is sort of like losing his advantage that he had.
Yeah.
It's not reflected in the boss score yet, but it might be, you know, in another 10-15 minutes.
God, I really feel like this game is, because of these differences that they've been doing, and Eggy is ahead, but Destro has the medallion and all that. Like, I feel like it's gonna end so close.
I know, it really does feel like it's gonna, I mean, it's gonna come down to the wire. We're at 35 minutes left. So there's not a ton of time.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, Eggy is getting a decent amount of bosses here, but they just feel a little slow.
Yeah, and like
Just
that's gonna
because of
slow
how tanky
down.
They are, yeah. This match is best of one. This is all it is. Whoever loses this match is out for good. Whoever wins this match gets to go on, of course. But this is the losers bracket, so they don't get another chance.
Good fights on both sides.
Yeah, very nice.
If Aggie goes back for
Okay.
Gargs, like, it's gonna be trouble. He's going back to Weeping now.
Yeah, he's going
What is
back
he
to
doing in Weeping? Yeah, like, meanwhile, Destro, you know, Altus, it just has bosses scattered all over it, so you really can just run straight from one boss to the next, and, you know, at most, they're only a couple minutes apart. Sometimes they're only, like, 10, 15 seconds apart. Okay, Aggie's hitting up this catacomb. He's running out of stuff to do, though.
Yeah. I wonder if he'll remember that he missed a boss.
Yeah, I mean, surely he makes his way to that Knight's Cap eventually.
Man, it really is crazy though. Like, you miss one thing that can just change everything. Oh wait, what he's mentioning the deck does have? I think he mentioned Ferrum. We might be seeing Eggy go to Ferrum.
That would be wild, actually. That would not be... That'd be a much less efficient way than Destro took.
No, streamers are not reading chat. They're not getting help. They don't know anything. This is just them. That's why they're not really talking much. Like, I've had Destro up this whole time. I don't think he said one word. I don't even know if he has a mic.
He's locked in.
He's locked in. I mean,
Yeah,
they
this
both
cave
are.
looks sick with his insanely dark screen, though, I will say.
Maybe it's for the immersion. Destro doesn't have the mic.
Honestly,
Okay, fair enough.
I respect it.
Yeah. Hey, whatever works for him. Oh my god.
Oh,
Nice,
goodbye, Clean
nice
Rot Knight.
kill.
Okay, he's back to Kaled. He's gonna do Gale Cave.
Oh man, now that we're getting down to 30 minutes, I'm getting my
It's
heart racing
tense.
a little bit. It's getting a little tense here. You know what? I know that's like the whole point of this league, but it's pretty impressive that neither of them have died. In all this time,
Yeah,
doing
right?
all this crazy rando stuff.
Especially now, because, like, you know they've got to be thinking, like, what does my opponent have access to?
Yeah.
Like, what if they got a weapon that I missed? What if they got the deck to half and I didn't, right?
Yeah. Oh my god, yeah. In terms of key items, I've seen a few people ask this. You don't get bonus points for key items or anything. This is just to help us as viewers keep track of what they've gotten so that we know if they can progress or anything like that. So it doesn't really matter if they get both. They don't need to use it. They can use it, etc.
Destro is going through, like, this is like the scary part of Altus. I've seen some situations happen in this little area before DTS.
Yeah.
There's, like,
I skip at the heel.
3 bosses, including Draconic Tree Sentinel.
No,
Yeah,
Vectis don't think.
I mean,
Didn't see it.
do you guys like carrying Aggie? Do you want me to leave this, or do you want me to keep it?
Okay.
Yeah, he's going through the academy.
And we're going to Ferrum.
Okay, he's talking about the
Go.
nice cover placement. Okay, he's going for it. Yeah, he'll get it.
Nice. And then he said they're going to Ferrum.
Okay. So Aggie probably lost a little bit of time just from going to the Dragon Barrow stuff, like the Ghost Flame Dragon probably lost him a little bit of time.
Yeah.
But overall, I don't think he's lost that much. I think he's fine.
Yeah. It was still boss kills and all that. Like it's not like it was totally useless or anything. And I think maybe if they were even scoring beforehand, maybe that would have cost him, but he was already ahead, so I think that it didn't hurt him or anything like that.
It also kind of makes you wonder if, like, oh my god, oh, Destro getting hit with the fire breath from Agil, and Agil is so highly scaled here that it almost just 2-tapped him.
Oh, no way! Dude,
There's
no
Aggie
way.
Yeah.
getting the deck to half. This is very good for him.
Holy shit.
Yeah, bro was happy.
Yo.
Okay, Destro has stabilized this Agil fight, thankfully.
That is actually
Except he's flying away again.
Yo, this is what we were saying with these dragons. Oh my god, they be flying.
we're coming here, but
And it's like especially scary in an area like this too, where the fire can just bounce around everywhere.
okay, thank God, man. Really nervous about having to do the Ferrum. Never done before.
It's pretty crazy that the last half was on the way to the elevator here. Like
80% certain.
Yeah, pretty
Yeah,
convenient spot, honestly.
yeah. Oh my god,
Go
this
to Ferrum, kill Malekith, give Warp to Ash and Lane Bell, and then just
This
walk out.
is, I don't know. I mean, yeah, like the gap is about to get a bit farther, I think, because
I don't see any
Aggie's obviously on his way to Altus now. But oh my
I think
god.
like in general, Aggie's fights have been a little more aggressive and a little bit
Yeah.
faster.
Yeah, I think I would agree, yeah.
Not on every fight, for sure, but just, you know, here and there have been fights that have gone a lot faster. DTS is not Cleric Beast. That's I was reading the French name. Oh, it just looks like it's Cleric Beast in French. That's funny.
It does.
What is he
look like
called in
Cleric
English? I can't
Beast.
remember.
Clergyman, clergy beast.
Oh,
man or
Beast
something.
Clergyman. That's right.
Yeah. I can't turn on my mic, sorry. This is just the reality of my stream. But if Josh is a lot louder, then I would just lower him and then you can up your volume. Garanka's a crazy name. Yeah. I
Oh,
don't
getting
know
on
where they
torrent
came
here
up with
is
that.
scary. Yeah, that's why. Oh my god.
Oh no!
Destro dying to Beast Clergyman as he was riding away on torrent. He gets hit by the rock.
That's terrifying. Okay, so what happens now? It's not over. It's not over. Destro's points are locked at 55. At the time of his death, he got 59 bosses. He is going to keep playing because he has to hope for Aggie to also have 1 death. If Aggie gets 1 death, then Destro's points get unlocked again, and his and it'll go back to whatever his current score is. So yeah, he needs Aggie to die once to get back into this. Yeah, the overlay auto adds deaths, it auto adds scores, it auto adds key items. It's in shout out to Forza yet again.
Yep.
If Destro
The goat.
dies twice, he needs Aggie to also die twice. Like they need to have even deaths for the scores to get unlocked.
And I think Destro just doesn't have the confidence on Beast Clergyman here. I think he's just gonna leave.
Get behind and land.
Yeah. It can be like that with Beast Clergyman. He's like randomly kind of tough because usually the fight doesn't last that long. when you're actually fighting him at the Malekith thing.
Yeah.
Oh.
His damage was
God.
surprisingly high too. Like, I mean, the attacks Beast Clergymen were throwing out were dealing a lot of damage. Okay, Normie Radon here.
Consort phase 2 is Aggie going
Oh,
to be attempting.
wow. He's not going to do it here because you can't actually kill the boss here. Oh boy. Aggie, are you really going for the parkour when you're getting hit by Consort phase 2? That is a choice. Oh my god.
He's
Consort phase 2 died to fall damage, but
wait, is that gonna count?
it did not count. It didn't count, no.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah, you got to kill Lanciax at the Lanciax spot. Otherwise, I guess it doesn't work.
That's good. That would be crazy if that counted.
Oh my god, this is insane.
That would be insanely good luck.
God.
It's really unfortunate for Destro that he got punished by trying to ride away on Torrent.
Yeah, that's really tough, dude. Destro died to Garronk in the Draconic Tree Sentinel spot.
But he's got those rock projectiles, so
Aggie does not know that Destro died, no. Because if Aggie knew that Destro died, Aggie could just sit in a corner and just not move for the next 25 minutes. But Aggie has no idea.
yeah, he doesn't know, like, they can't see each other's scores or anything like that.
Yeah.
They just have to lock in on their own game with 25 minutes left.
Here we have Gaius. That was a good dodge on that horrible
It was,
charge
yeah.
attack. They don't have chat. E-boy, no. No delay, no chat. Just simply not reading chat.
Man, these are fast fights.
They're locked in. This seed, I feel like Aggie, I mean, Destro got unlucky there, unfortunately, but I feel like the seed is nice. They got good weapons.
It is nice,
they
yeah.
got the medallions. They got the items they want. The bosses, there hasn't been anything super cursed.
Surprisingly.
Yeah, I feel like this is what you want. No, this is not the same seed of the other loser bracket. I believe every single game has its own seed.
There's Consort phase 2. I can't tell if Destro's going to go for that. Maybe, is Destro going to gravity cheese him?
Oh my god. No, so the weapons was in the starting class. They didn't just accidentally pick up 4 of these. No, the one starting class started with the 2. Yo, this is dark, guys. There ain't no way Destro is playing like this.
See anything.
His monitor definitely accounts for this somehow. I refuse to believe he's playing.
He's just
black.
He's just like a glowing red orb on a screen. That's the only thing you can see. That's crazy.
He just hasn't memorized everything. That's crazy. So another thing here that we have to keep in mind, chat, is like greed. Like,
oh,
you know,
absolutely.
if a seed is going so well, you're feeling really confident you haven't died. Like, I just heard, I'm saying this because I just heard Aggie be like, oh, I have to be careful. Because yeah, you know, you could absolutely get a little too greedy with jump attacks or whatever it is, and just die like that.
I mean, as long as Aggie just plays safe for the rest of this match, like he's golden pretty much.
Yeah, right, which he doesn't know though.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
For all he
so
knows, his opponent could have 70 kills right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so if somebody wins the loser's bracket, they have a chance to get to the actual league and to win the whole thing. But if you lose the loser's bracket, then you're out. But if you lose in the winner's bracket, you have another life.
Oh, Destro getting awfully close to dying here. Oh, these watchdogs are deceptively hard, I gotta say.
Yeah, they're like randomly a problem.
And they're you know, scaled up really highly here.
You know what, Shark? Loser's bracket, you can say that, but that's what it says on the website. It's officially called the loser's bracket. Because I was also like, is loser's bracket the official term we're losing? Is that what you want to be saying? But yeah, that's the official term on the website, so. Aggie hasn't lost to anyone, but it's the top 16 are in the winner's bracket, and then the bottom 16 are in the loser's bracket.
I'm shocked to see the gap is widening. I mean, I guess Destro did die once and then had to run away. So that makes sense.
Well, are you shocked though? Because
Aggie's
like,
got he's got an aging untouchable on him. Okay,
Does
it
he?
de-aggroed.
Oh, it de-aggroed? Damn.
Oh my god. Anyway,
That's
sorry, Parky, what were you saying?
That was the first cursed enemy, and we didn't even have to interact with it. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Oh, that's some damage.
I personally am not surprised that the gap is widening because it was already, like, Aggie was already ahead, and then he just got access to more fast bosses, right?
Yeah. I think Aggie's fights have just been a bit faster.
This league is Forza's league. This is Forza's league. This is entirely his thing. It is not my league. I was just invited to be one of the official English casters. No big deal. But it is
Unofficial
Forza's
French
league.
caster.
He is Thank you, Josh.
You're welcome.
And he has made all the overlays and everything that's making this so easily watchable for us. So shout out to Forza. It's been fantastic.
Yeah, Forza's put together like a lot of really cool community events over the years. So Forza's great. We love Forza. Not to mention, like, look at the overlay.
I cannot believe
It's
how
like-
good this over. I mean, of course I can
crazy.
believe it, but it's so good. And there is also an official French commentary as well. Check on the website for details on that.
Yeah, so Destro is like, he's out of his Alta's bosses. He's like, okay, I don't want to take out Garunk. I don't have anything left to do. I am just gonna go back and, you know, do the Kaled stuff. So
Yeah.
Destro's now doing the stuff that Aggie has already done.
Yeah. So it looks like at the end of the day, they will have done all of the same bosses, just in different orders.
Yeah.
God.
69 at 141. Definitely on 86.
Yeah, I mean, the big deal, like I think the big difference here is just that Aggie has not had any major time losses, like, period.
Yeah.
He has not had to bail on anything.
Yeah, which is awesome. There, like, again, there's been no super cursed bosses that you just don't want to see, and will force you to Memory of Grace out.
I wonder if he's gonna fight the consort phase 2, or if he's gonna skip it. He hasn't skipped anything yet, I don't think.
Also, the time left is different because it is going based off in-game time, and so obviously with different loading screen times and all that, it is accounting for that, which is great. But yeah, that's why there's a slight difference. And yes, he did skip Gargs.
True, yeah, he
But
skipped
he
the
didn't
guards.
really
That's right.
attempt Gargs either. It's not like he tried them and then mogged out or anything.
Right. Aggie also never equipped the
First Knight's Cap? No.
Great Rune. I assume he got it as well.
2 is kind of crazy.
I don't know. I don't remember where it came from. But yeah, I guess you would assume if they've done similar bosses.
Oh my god, the damage. Oh my god.
Nice.
Knight's Cap can be so slow too.
Those dual colossal weapons. Oh my god.
Oh, the parkour. Aggie's told me that this is safe, but it looks so scary.
Good skip.
Oh my god. It's terrifying. Oh, Aggie teleported before he got the rune. Interesting. Too fast.
Oh, okay. Did he
Yeah,
get the boss kill? I assume so.
I assume so. I'm not sure, but yeah, I guess. Yeah, so if Destro dies twice, he's gonna need Aggie to die twice as well. They need to have even deaths for the scores to be unlocked. Understandably so. Oh, here we have the Sinisex fight, which it looks like it's going just fine for Destro. It was also just fine for Aggie.
Yep.
I guess with these big boy weapons and all that vigor, it's kind of, it's not too bad, huh?
They just did the jump L1 spam. It works. Although, like, I don't know how, I mean, as far as I can tell, Destro's fighting blind here. You can only just see the lightning.
You see the lightning?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's it. That's enough.
Oh my god. I'm so curious. I wonder if he would watch these back and think, it does look really dark on their screen. I will say this sort of vibe helps. The one thing I would actually put this on for, which I did mess around with when I was in bingo, is the Lamenter fight, because it helps you see which one is the real Lamenter, because his loincloth is more red.
That's crazy. I still don't know if I believe you.
Well, you should, because it's true. I didn't make it up, alright, Josh?
Uh-huh. Okay.
Avoiding consort phase 2 for as long as possible.
Ooh, Aggie's going to the scary Agil and then to the Beast Clergyman. We'll see if he has better luck. I mean, I think, like, Aggie's really practiced on Beast Clergyman. I would be surprised if he had any difficulty with it.
Right, I agree, but I don't know. I mean, I'm sure Destro's also pretty practiced in him too.
Yeah. Beastman of Farmazula just goes down like crazy. Never stood a chance.
Yeah, those jump double colossals, man. It's pretty crazy. I would be curious to see what this sort of what the seed would have looked like if they didn't get that weapon duo.
Yeah, right?
But, I mean, it's been pretty blessed for them.
I am sure they would have just gone with the katana. TBH.
Yeah. But it's not like they had that right at the start.
Yeah, they would have had to pick something worse until then.
Alright, here's Aggie finishing up, cleaning up this Radon fight. Yeah, the Radon in the little shack is so goofy.
Oh! I think Aggie's getting his inputs eaten here.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Yeah, that's a good heal. That's a good
Oh.
heal. Yeah, nice.
Destro's making good work of this Kaled as well.
Yeah. Oh. So Destro still hasn't been to Dragon Barrow at all, right?
No.
I assume he has, because he went to the church, so I assume he has the grace there if he does want to teleport.
Yeah.
But I guess he just hasn't had reason to do it at all.
Yeah, because he had like Altus the whole time. And then yeah, Dragon Bear is just so highly scaled. And I think like once you die once, you really do have to play much safer in the hopes that your opponent also dies. But like if you get a second death, like that's hard to come back from.
God, this Agil. Oh my god.
Oh, this fire could kill Aggie.
Yo, if that did
my.
that thing where it lingers and it killed Aggie here, that would be crazy.
That easily could have killed him.
That actually, I actually thought that was gonna kill him. I think he got lucky.
I thought, yeah, I for sure thought he was dead.
Oh my gosh, this is a little scary. This is a little scary.
A little bit. If Aggie dies, Destro is back in it. That's it. I mean, there is a fair gap at this point. 8 bosses.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good talisman.
Ooh, yeah, did he just get the, yeah, nice. That's great for defense.
Really nice Falling Star
missed
Beast
it.
fight.
Oh, yeah. Oh, he got the Academy key here. So they both have both key
Yeah.
items. So he can go to the, Academy if he wants there. It doesn't seem like the Academy is a super hot commodity.
Nah. I think it's only good for just like you get a slightly faster path if you want to go
Yeah.
to the Dectus Lift.
Yeah. Okay, well, there's Aggie with the Gronk kill.
Yeah, that was fast. Do they have great runes for capital? I don't know which ones they have.
I don't know, actually. You don't need, they say.
Oh, you don't? Oh, no! Destro died to fall damage on the torrent parkour.
No. Was that one of those memes where it feels like you should have landed and you didn't?
Yep. It absolutely was.
Yo, that feels so bad. That, dude, it's happened to all of us where you should, like, you want to skip and you know you did it right, and the game is just like, you know what? No.
But like torrent doesn't really quite get stable footing. Like
Yeah.
it's pretty garbage, dude.
Yeah.
Pretty baloney.
Pain. That is really pain. Cause it does suck, and that's not even his fault. In this case, for anyone who was wondering, he needs Aggie to get 2 deaths for his own score of 67 to get unlocked. If not, if Aggie does not die twice, then he gets a score of 55.
But Aggie's been really dialed in this match.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's really made any mistakes as far as I can tell.
I feel like both of these players are so skilled. I feel like it did come down to some luck. Like Aggie pulling ahead for the weapons and the money that he got. Just some
I mean that
choices.
first boss, like giving him a remembrance, I think was just huge.
Yeah. When Destro jumped to the paw, he clipped the top branch, so he dropped from the new height. That sucks.
Ouch.
They are running the same seed, and they are not allowed to quit out for any reason, though. Actually, they are technically allowed to quit out if they need to take a break, but it has to be a very smart quit out, not around enemies, stuff like that. I doubt they're going to be spending time doing that, though. It's like an emergency quit out.
I'm not gonna lie, I think the torrent parkour deaths are like one of the biggest reasons why I decided not to do DRL. Because
oh my god.
I just saw the deaths and I was like, man, that just looks so tilting.
Yeah.
But people with better mental than me obviously They chose to be brave about it.
Yeah, no, it's so frustrating. Oh my god. I am curious about Aggie fighting Consort Radon here. I mean,
Yeah, that's a slow fight. Oh my god.
I guess Consort respawned. That's a good point, because Consort did die in Aggie's game.
Yeah, it
But
was at
maybe it didn't
the
matter.
other Lanciac spot
Ah, that's
where
why. Okay.
where she runs away. Yeah, this is a slow fight, but I think Aggie's done everything else on Altus, so he's just kind of like doing what he can.
Are they not allowed to give up? I mean, you can do whatever you want, I guess, but there's no reason to give up because Destro doesn't know where Aggie is. For what Destro knows, Aggie could have 2 deaths and 67 bosses killed, you know?
Yep.
So,
You have to just keep playing as if you're in the lead
Yeah.
until you know for sure.
obviously, if they knew what the other guy's situation is, it would be a little bit different, but that's why. They don't know what the other guy's doing.
And I think it's so much more entertaining this way too.
Oh, totally. I
Because
do
if one
think it
person just
messes with
stopped
your
playing,
mental.
like,
Yeah.
yeah, totally.
Destro would be out if he lost this, Kodiak, correct?
Jesus.
Commentators, how
Less
do you
than
feel
10
about
minutes
Destro's
left.
investment in stamina as opposed to Aggie? I mean, it obviously hasn't really messed with Aggie. I don't know if they have. Oh, you know what? Destro? Yeah, that's a good point, because Destro also has the stamina tier. I think they both do, actually. More stamina is better than less stamina, obviously, but if Aggie was fine with what he has, then I don't see a reason to have way more.
Yeah, no, that's interesting because Aggie's health bar is, I think, just a little bit bigger than Destro's,
Yeah.
and Destro has the Morgoth's Great Rune as well. So Destro
I
must have a
guess-
lot less vigor then.
Yeah, I think Aggie killing all these Dragon Barrow bosses and stuff earlier set him up a little better for levels.
I was wondering why it looked like Destro was taking more damage earlier. But I think it's just
Oh,
that
yeah,
his
the
health
Great
bar is a
Rune's
little
not
smaller.
active.
Oh, it's not active. Oh,
Yeah.
right, because he died. Okay, yes, of
Yeah,
course.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
yeah. I was going to say it. Yeah, okay. So earlier, his health bar was bigger. I guess, I mean, that makes sense as to why he wouldn't invest as much into vigor then.
But yeah, I mean, having no stamina when you're
Oh,
when
that's a
you
lot
have
of
to dodge
damage.
something like this, like yeah, that's just tough. We do have 5.5 minutes left, more or less. Destro's at 4.5. Again, difference in loading screens because it is in-game time. And Aggie has obviously pulled ahead quite a lot at this point. I guess the deaths and stuff had unfortunately put Destro behind enough. Oh man, I feel like, again, I have not participated in DRL, and these are the first of the one-on-ones anyway, but I feel like doing a one-on-one DRL and not knowing what your opponent's doing is probably very mentally difficult.
Yeah, definitely. Is it like, especially if you do take a death at some point, because then you're like,
Yeah.
oh, I have to play so much more perfectly, and I don't know like what my opponent is at right now. So it's like,
Yeah.
I mean, there's a huge mental aspect to this.
Mm-hmm. And the momentum too, right? Like, you're on a roll, and it's like, the momentum matters so much in every sort of competition. It's crazy. And here's Aggie with 80 deaths. I wonder what Aggie's PB is. Let me look. It was
80 deaths?
85 when we last checked.
I think like anything over 80 on these seeds is like really good.
Yeah, Aggie's PB is 85, which is actually crazy.
He's still got 4 minutes left. He's going for the Soldier of Godric.
I will say, as we're getting to the end of these, a big shout out to both of these players. Honestly, playing this aggressively for 2 hours is really difficult to do, and it's very draining. And trying to keep smart pathing and smart choices is honestly pretty difficult. So they both played so well, and you know, when things get tilting, it's a little tough. And just a big shout out to both of these gamers. They are both so good.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, gotta give lots of credit. I did just notice, Destro did not actually pick up that, the Great Shield Talisman, the whatever, I don't remember what it's called. The one that makes you take, like, 30% less damage. He didn't,
Dragon Crest Great Shield?
Dragon Crest Shield. Yeah, that's the one. He didn't pick it up. He doesn't have it in his inventory, so Aggie is actually taking quite a bit less damage. Oh my god, one-shotting Mesmer!
One-shot Mesmer phase 2 is crazy. Or was that phase 1? The base, that's 2.
That was phase 2. That was phase 2, yeah.
Holy, I mean, I know he's in Rick's spa, but damn.
Poor Mesmer. He deserves better.
Does he?
Ooh, Solaria is being scary.
Yeah.
Solaria is hard. She's so aggressive. Like, she doesn't let you heal.
Yo, for real, the input reading on some of these bosses when you want to heal, then in times like that, you get into that heal loop where it's like, okay, heal, oh, but she hit me. Okay, then heal again, oh, but she hit me. And then you're just cooked. Like, that just sucks.
You have to just not get hit in the first place. I mean, I think anything over, like, 70 is, like, extremely respectable.
Yeah, this is tough. I mean, there's a reason why you and I aren't there right now.
Yeah, there's so much pathing that they had to memorize, too. Like, okay, what's the most optimal way to go through Limgrave or Liurnia to, like, hit all the bosses?
Yeah. So with 40 seconds left on Destro's side, it looks like he's approaching his final boss here. Aggie still got a minute.
Will he
and a half
also
left.
get the Mesmer one shot?
Oh, I don't know.
He's gonna. I mean, he
might
might not have time. I don't think he's gonna have time. He's got to get the one shot.
I think he would have the.
It's probably
gonna
be Aggie's last boss as well. 82 for Aggie. It's probably going to be locked in at 82.
Okay, well...
And Destro's out of time.
Destro's officially out of time. Finishes with a score of 80. I mean, well, his locked score is a 55. He ended up killing 72 bosses, but unfortunately, because Aggie did not die twice, Destro is finishing with a score of 55.
Very solid.
And looks like Aggie will probably end up finishing at 82.
82, yeah. 82 to 72.
Very well played on both ends. These are two really great gamers. Unfortunately, stuff goes wrong in this game. Torrent memes a lot, and luck also comes into play. Both two very skilled gamers. I guess, I mean, I don't think we'll be seeing Aggie kill this guy. Well, no, with 10 seconds left.
It could happen. There's another boss after this too.
Yeah. And there it is. And there it is. Aggie finishes with a score of 82. Bosses killed, 0 deaths. To Destro's 55 locked score and 2 deaths, unfortunately.
Right.
Well,
very well played all around.
Yeah, that was a fun scene to watch. I'm really glad that they got some good weapons. I think that probably was really fun to use, better than something really frustrating.
Yeah. Surprised we didn't see anything too cursed.
I am also surprised we didn't see anything too cursed with 82 bosses and there was nothing crazy.
Yeah, no curse blades, nothing bad.
Yeah. There's no post-game interview. No.
Okay. Well, nice job, Aggie. Nice job, Destro. Y'all played very, very well.
Yeah, so Destro, unfortunately, this is the end for him in the Deathless Rando League. Aggie is going to be going on. I don't know exactly the logistics of where he's going, who he's fighting. Feel free to check out this website, Force's website, for updates on everything. It's pretty automatically up to date for everything all the time, so you can keep an eye on that. In terms of the next game, no, it's not tonight. This is a league that's going for a while. There's a lot of games happening. It's going to be multiple weeks long. I don't know if there's any more games happening today.
The next game is in 16 hours and 47 minutes. It's tomorrow at 10 a.m. my time, Central. Yeah. So convert that to whatever you, or just go to the website. The website will tell you. It's the next match is winners round 1 though. Kajiro versus Holuki. I'm sorry, I butchered your names. This is embarrassing, but you know, that's who it is.
Yeah, in terms of me casting, now that I'm looking at it, it looks like a lot of the spots have been filled up for the next few matches, so I can't tell you my next casting. But you can keep an eye out. We do have other good casters, Gino, Kata, Pup, Hoosier, and Dom. So feel free to keep an eye on the website and you can see what's going on there. Anything else, Josh? Big shout out to Josh, by the way, for helping me commentate. Josh knows Elden Ring better than I do, and I felt very comfortable having him here. I thought this was a lot of fun, Josh. I really enjoyed hanging out with you for 2 hours.
Yeah, it was a blast. Thank you, Parky. I appreciate you including me. It's always fun commentating, and you were a great partner for commentating. So a huge shout out to Parky as well.
Thanks, Josh. Here's the site again. Big shout out to Forza, and if Forza has a team working on this, I'm not sure, but big shout out to Forza for everything. This has been really awesome to watch. And I guess we'll see you guys some other time. No, there's no post-game interview to my knowledge. We should raid out. There's no match of this anymore. Well, who should we raid, I guess? Oh, Hoosier is training for this. Oh, actually, okay. I was gonna maybe continue stream, but in terms of my stream chat, I'm gonna end, I guess, because it's just easier to end now and start up stream again later if I want to, just to reset everything. So if you're trying to come back for Persona 5, keep an eye out if I will be coming back later. Josh, are you streaming tonight?
No.
Okay.
Probably tomorrow.
Okay, well let's raid Hoosier, who is number 1 in the for the qualifiers. He's a big DRL guy. We'll give him a raid.
Huge.
And I will hopefully see you guys for another casting match soon. I thought this was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was great.
And you can do that.
Bye, chat.
Bye, everyone. Thank you guys for hanging out. This was really awesome, and it was a lot of fun.
Thanks for letting me crash your stream for a little bit.
We loved having you here, Josh. Right, chatters?
Right, chatters? Isn't that right?
Right. Chatters, right? All right, say hi to Hoosier. See you guys. Maybe tonight for Persona 5. I might not stream again. I don't know. I'll post in the Discord. All right. Bye, guys.
Bye.